how's it going? Grim, I'm glad that you like that starting soon screen. I don't use it as much. I mostly use it in the day when it's light outside. Nico, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Red. I also saw you redeemed an outfit check, which I shall provide. Poodle doodle. Welcome in. Very nice to see you all. Happy Monday. 'Tis actually a top. But it's very yellow. I agree. It does match the sign. Here's the fit. I don't wear this shirt a lot, but it's summer, so it felt like appropriate. I got it at a sample sale last year, so I got it on sale. It was a good deal. Heck yeah, it is very cottagecore. Thank you. I feel like yellow suits me too. We are doing well. The wife and I are well. The wife had a dentist appointment today. First time she's been to the dentist in, I would say, like a year and a half, but correct me if I'm wrong, Laura. Might have been more like a year. And she has no cavities. So I'm really jealous because when I went, I had 8. And I really thought I would have infected her with some of them, but no. Apparently not. She got out unscathed. Lucky you. Scales don't get cavities. Yeah, scalies. Maybe a year. Dentist was apparently really good. I'm very jealous. I had to pay for so many cavities to be filled. She doesn't have any. Apparently there's one they need to watch. Ridiculous. I hate the dentist, but we found one that's like pretty nice, so it's okay. I accept them. But I do have to get a cleaning next month, which I don't want at all. Thank you for claiming your daily fish bones and such, and the like, etc. I've done a lot of treasure islanding. Let me tell you, that's what I did all weekend. That was my big business. I did this when I started my island. I went through the list of every treasure island I could possibly go to that I'm subscribed to, and I hit them all. I got everything I could have wanted, and my stock really lasted, but it's finally run out. And so I had to do it again. I had to go through the whole list, stop by all of them, grab a ton of stuff. It was exhausting, but I've done it. So I'm very prepared. I'm ready to get into it today. Really hunker down and decorate. Get stuff done. Cleanings aren't fun at all, especially if you have wires in your mouth. Oh, I imagine, Sunny. I definitely did not enjoy having braces. I have a wire in my mouth right behind my 4 front teeth. It's permanent. It's there forever, and I hate it. I wish it was gone. But I used to have a big gap between my 2 front teeth when I was a kid. So that's why they kept it, because they were like, if we don't keep this wire here, your gap's probably coming back. I am playing Animal Crossing tonight. Yay! Very exciting. How's it been going for you, Red? I hope it's been good. I'm excited to cross those animals. It's gonna be great. Very chill. Probably, I bet we're gonna spend the whole time doing interior decorating on my player character house, which is an academy. And I've done one room and most of another room. Maybe we'll add a couple little things, but they're mostly done. But we still have 4 rooms. That's a lot. You didn't sleep last night? Oh no! Why didn't you sleep? Were you not tired? Were you worried about something? What was going on? Braces, literally, they inflame the gums. Right. Ugh. You are so correct about that. And that is awful. Freaking guys. Freaking hateful wires that they put in your mouth. Who needs them? Just toss them out. Insomnia. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. Oh my gosh, something Laura and I did that's quite scary is we signed up for a local D&D recurring thing. Campaigns at a local D&D store. And we're gonna start on Wednesday, and I'm scared. I'm full of fear. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that except for that I'm scared. I'm not the most seasoned with D&D, and so to play with strangers, I'm scared. But we haven't like met very many people in the area we live since we moved, so I think it would be good to branch out. I'm like, this is a good way to meet more people, hopefully. And if it's bad, then we never have to go back. But we're gonna play separate tables, separate campaigns, separate groups of people. You know, I feel like it's kind of sometimes easier to get to know people. Like, if you are not with someone you already know, if you're like kind of on your own, you're sort of forced to branch out a little bit. So that's the plan. Hopefully it's gonna go well. I'll keep you posted. If you die, Tate takes over the channel. Yeah, that's how it works, actually. He inherits it. Speaking of Tate, he's laying on top of my PC right now. Again, this is his new favorite spot, unfortunately for my PC. Also, Brim, congrats on first. I don't think I said it. Nice job. I hope you're doing well. Happy last week of school. Things are great with me, Red. Things are very good. I slept well for too long. I'm feeling like, I guess, a little just like burnt out in general in life. You know, I feel like sometimes you go through a phase like that where you're just kind of like, I just want to lay all the time. That's where I'm at. You met your boyfriend playing D&D in a group full of new people. Oh, look at that. That's such a slay, Poodle Doodle. That's awesome. It does seem like a really great way to get to know people as a nerd. It's hard to meet people IRL because I feel like all I want to do is meet gamers, and gamers are all homebodies. And I'm so glad to have this wonderful online community / Twitch in general, because definitely like keeps me social. But I'm definitely someone who also craves like seeing people in person sometimes. So hoping to make some lasting friendships that way. I bet it'll just take some time. Tomorrow last day, let's go, Brim! That's awesome! Let's freaking go. I hope you have a great last day of school. Yes, Sunny, get your Overwatch on. Update that playlist. Also, if you ever want to share your Overwatch playlist, you should. I support you. Okay, let's switch over to some Animal Crossing, shall we? I am very excited to. But thinking about it a lot since I've been Treasure Islanding so much, like I said. Unfortunately. All right, here we are in the darkness as my game eternally loads. I really want to finish this island so I can start one on my Switch too. That's like my big goal right now. I gotta finish this island so I can start one on my Switch too. Because I just can't wait to like feel how it runs on there. I think it's gonna be so much better. Ugh, I want it. I need it. But I don't want to start one until I finish this one because then I'm scared I'll never come back. Okay. I have also been, last week I went live on TikTok for the first time, just once. And I'm gonna do it again tonight, and hopefully it will go well. Went fine then. So, I think it will probably be fine again. Okay. I've done the thing. You got Cheddar on your island, nice. How's it going with Cheddar? Kix is here. The cheese mouse, I know the cheese mouse. Do you feel happy about having Cheddar? What are your thoughts? I don't know that I'm like obsessed with any of the mice. Like, I don't know that I would want any of them on my island. Here we are as Jayce. We will be him today. He's got a little bit of mail. He got a KK track. I still don't know how the HHA is giving him even a B because I think he has roaches. But you know, it's okay. Hi, Shakira, welcome in. You do prefer Broccolo. That makes sense. Shakira also is a Broccolo enjoyer. Got an HHA plaque. Let's go. Shakira, how has it been going? I hope things have been good for you. Yes, big Broccolo enjoyer over there. All right, so this is what we started last time we worked on Jayce's house. I don't know if we worked on it last Animal Crossing stream or like the one before. But this is kind of my main room. It's kind of supposed to be giving like a dance room. Like a party's happening. But I've got more stuff I could potentially add. It's like pretty full. It's looking pretty good. What are your, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Ugh, this is the track I picked up. It's not a favorite of mine. You're nervous, you have a job interview tomorrow. You got this. I believe in you. I also hate adulting though. Like, I also wouldn't want to be doing that, but I'm proud of you for doing it. I don't know which track I had planned in here. Oh, I think I had, Animal City is really good. I might have had this playing. But I was thinking I should add maybe more chairs around this table because it's kind of weird to just have one. Oh, I also got another colorway of this fountain while I was treasure islanding, of course. You're gonna eat them all up in that interview. I know it. Okay, let's see if I have a fountain in that color that I'm thinking of. I love this song. I forget about it. Okay. Maybe I need to be looking alphabetically. Looking for the shell fountain. Yes, okay. Shell. Leanne, oh my gosh, hi! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Guys, Leanne is the best. If you don't know Leanne, please check her out. Wonderful streamer, wonderful maker of things, and cosplayer extraordinaire. Very grateful to know her, I would say. How was your stream? I hope it was great. It's okay that you don't have a raid message yet. You definitely don't need to have one. Totally fine. If you don't know me, hi, welcome in. My name is B, and I am making an Arcane-inspired Animal Crossing island. That's a big thing I've been working on for like over a year. Big old project, and I'm making some good progress. I'm really hoping to get a lot done this week / month in general. Happy Pride, everybody. You hand sewed for the first time ever today? Oh my God, how was it? How was the hand sewing? I hope it was okay. Hand sewing, it's an all right time. It's maybe not my favorite activity. I've gotten stabbed a lot, but you know, it can be really nice sometimes. You can do a really nice hand stitch. I love your new emotes. Those are so cute. Those are adorable. Happy Pride, everybody. Most important thing. So I kind of want to order another of that floor, I gotta say. I tried to pick up some walls and floors while I was treasure islanding over the weekend, but it's like hard because there's no preview, so I wasn't sure what I was getting, what I was not getting. Made the prototype for the leg curtains. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Right, so I started this area last time. And I'm trying to make like the council meeting room. That's what I'm going for in Arcane. But I was kind of just blocking things out last time, sort of seeing what looked good. The most stabby hobby is needle felting. Yes, stabby hobby. It is so stabby. I had to do some needle felting in college, and it was a tough time. A time of suffering, you might say. But you can make some pretty cool stuff when you needle felt, I'll say. How did the prototype come out, Cat Girl? Are you happy with it? I have so much new stuff in my inventory now, it's gonna take me some time to like kind of get used to it, to be honest. It's just like dense to look at. But I'm thinking, okay, I'm gathering my bearings. So I'm thinking this space is like the council's meeting chamber, right? That's the plan for that. Gonna go to Michael's while wearing this wig from your stream. Nice, as an experiment. I bet no one will comment, you know? I bet no one will even really notice. You're at Michael's. Everybody there is weird and interesting. So upstairs is the council chamber. I think downstairs is maybe gonna be like a big experiment room. I have like some different images that I compiled with plans. Oh, I started making it a prison, I see. I wonder when I did that. Awkward prison moment. I think I'm gonna make a different room the prison though. And then this is going to be a lab, a big lab. I wonder if I have any good lab walls and floors. I'm looking at like my reference images. It's kind of giving like this. So this is an academy. It's all like very fancy and nice. Fancy schmancy. But like also kind of plain, kind of boring. You'll catch me later. Thank you so much again for the raid, Leanne. Have a great rest of your day. Yes, I can't wait to show you how things go here. Good luck at Michael's. I wish you the best. Want to stitch it over again so it's sturdier. Need to wear it out for an hour to see how it stays up. Well, I wish you luck with that, cat girl. I hope that it stays up okay. Definitely a little scary when hand stitching, like knowing how well something's gonna hold up or not. Also, hi, Kitsune, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're well. I am looking at floors right now and seeing what might be good. I feel like the floor I'm referencing kind of has a big circle in the middle. It kind of is giving palace tile, and then the walls are dark. We might go with something like this. I guess I feel like working on this room first. I stumbled upon it. I went upstairs and I was like, eh. The main room, I was like, eh. But this I could work with. These are giving like business academy lights, I would say. Let me see what I want our lighting to look like. Debating on the tie being shoelaces or ribbon. Oh, ribbon sounds cute. The lighting is very white and sterile in the show, but a little bit dim. So maybe something like this. And the entrance. We go for something like that, I'm thinking. What am I making? I'm making the Academy from Arcane as Jayce's house in Animal Crossing. He's like the player character, and this room is like a big lab from the show. Thank you. But I'm kind of just getting into it, just getting started. All right. But there's, in the scene I'm thinking of, there's like a big claw arm. I do have an item like that, so I gotta whip that out. I should also get some music playing in here. It can be so quiet in this game when there's no music. Like this. Yeah. Love the claw. Guess who's gonna make $100? Oh my god, Ubrim? What are you gonna do? All right, let's find something to play music on. We could maybe use a globe. I mean, there are some items that I think just do well in rooms like this. You know, we could have a clipboard, as one might say. Candles. Documents. But yeah, when treasure islanding for this, I just grabbed everything I thought could potentially be appropriate. Oh, look at how many Newton's cradles I've got. That is crazy. I gotta start using those. I think I've just sort of like grabbed everything I could potentially use. And some of it I definitely won't. Like, I'm not gonna use that many Newton's cradles. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't see any music player that was like really standing out to me there. Let's look at type. I also have some pillars that I could maybe work in. Participating in a summer workshop, nice. Let's go for him. The kitchen countertops actually could work well as like lab surfaces. I could see that making sense. Okay. Back to looking for music. I grabbed a bunch of gramophones. Oh, here we go. And some retro stereos, because I think they all kind of go with this look. I don't think they'd have any plants in here. Maybe one, as a reference to the show. Operating room cart. This room is just going to be, like, very gray. And then I'm seeing, there's the gramophones, let's go. I also like the old radio. Any of those I think could work here. 2-day job, all right, $100, sounds good. Are you looking forward to it? What is the workshop for? Okay, these are my 3 contenders for music players. The antique radio always feels like very accurate. Have 2 more fabrics to make more leg curtains. Okay. Wish you luck with that. Making leg curtains sounds kind of tricky. Like I'm curious what they look like. Okay, what am I thinking is the best music player? Like what gives this room I'm referencing the most? I think maybe I will go antique radio. You don't even know what it'll be? You'll find out? Okay, that's kind of exciting. Does anybody have any fun summer plans? I am curious. I love the crane sounds. I wonder if you can turn this guy up. The radio is on. No. The portable record player would look great in here too. I could try the portable. I do have some of those. I've got it in 2 colorways. A green and an orange. Oh, I like the green better for sure. My problem with the antique radio is it's just like a little quiet, to be honest. What would they be listening to while experimenting? While working? What track do we have on? You know, keeping them focused. Jazz. Jazz could be comfy. Swing. Ooh, stale cupcakes is a good one. Because it's like a fancy academy, I lean towards the classical sounding ones. I'd love to see it if you'd like to share. Shakira, next week, you're going what your local area has dubbed river bombing. It's basically just jumping off bridges into the river. Then you have prom. Yes, and your concert on the 1st. Holiday from 7th to 11th. It sounds like your summer's starting off great. And then after that, is it just like chill time? And I guess potentially work time, since you are looking for something. I like driving a lot. I think it might be like a little happy. Maybe they're listening to this. Yes, after that, hopefully you'll be making money. Ah, screaming and yelling. Okay, I need more surfaces for sure. More places to set things down, pick things up. We could potentially have like a Nova light in here. Metronome. I'm just gonna litter the ground with anything that could maybe make sense. Oh, definitely the lab experiments. Yes, 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 yes. Yes to all. Wish I could put some of this stuff on the walls. Like, I'd love to load them up. Even though in my reference image, like, there's really nothing on the walls. Still. Okay. I could use maybe, like, some random furniture on the sides of the room. Just, like, tables. And then maybe I bring in some stools. I've got a lot of the ironwork table, which is great. Very helpful. Shakira, have you been crossing any animals yourself? Have you been working on your island now that you are done with school? Okay, I'm scooting all of these random things I've put down over a bit. So I can fit more tables. Found Norma on a villager hunt today. Let's go. Are you like continuing your old island? Or are you restarting? So I could have a bunch of like the same table around the edges of the room. It's kind of, my reference is kind of like that. Part of me feels like I could even use, you know, like the kind of windowsill that you're able to use when you finish Happy Home Paradise. Like I could also get into something like that, potentially. It might be nice because it's like kind of more connected, more fluid than these tables. But we'll start here. We'll start here. You reset because you were only at the shop, but you can't decide what you want to do, to be honest. You just know you like Norma, that's fair. I mean, you've had kind of a while away, so I understand coming back to it and being like, what do I want? What now? Where do we go from here? Ooh, what'll I put on this surface is a question. I'm thinking about like what they experiment with in the show. I might, does he have any? Yes, okay, he has some star fragments. I might put just like a singular star fragment down. Let's grab one and drop it. Yeah, something like that. We're experimenting. Things are happening in here. Okay, I'd probably have this around here. Maybe I'd have tables on the sides over here as well. Let me see if they'd be the same. Thank you, Kitsune. You know, we're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. Let me show you what we're doing here. What we're working on, real quick. So we're trying to make this space from this scene. This lab that they were working in. And you don't see a lot of it here. As you can see, it's just like floors, walls, some tables, some machinery. Oh, I should put some gears. Maybe I can fit some gears in there. That could be good. Okay. That's the goal. So that's what I'm like looking at while we're doing this. We can also do some of these like filing cabinets. I got a bunch of them in black specifically because I thought they might look nice. For now, maybe I'll plop this up here. That's where we're getting our music from. Yeah, I love the gear item. It's really good. I use it so much everywhere on my island. I think I only have gold gears for this character, which I don't know if is really gonna go with the color palette of this room because it's like so silvery, but let's see. Get over there, you. Can he even? He can, okay. He can. Perfect. So I could have these in either corner, potentially. Just to kind of give the room a little some. To center us around. I don't know if they'll fit here with these 2 tables I've got, but we'll see. We'll find out. I'll go alphabetical so it's a little easier to find gears. Ooh, I've also got some gear wall items that could be good. F, G. Yes. Okay, I'll plop these guys down. Yeah, I have some of these, which could definitely be nice. I'll pull in like a meter and pipes. Ah! I love to get stuck. I love to put too many things down and get stuck. Kitsune, how was your day? I hope it was good. Okay. Just click on him, Jayce. No need to interact with the shark. Maybe I'll push it back a little bit. I'll put it here for now. I don't know that we're gonna use that in this room, but it's just like, oh, it's a shark, it's fun. Okay. Gears are turning, things are happening. I don't think we need a candle. I might move this further up or further back, one direction or the other, we'll see. I'm gonna move a bunch of stuff to the front for a second. Awkward little microscope hiding over there. Let's see, I was kind of thinking these would go here. Okay, shark, you gotta go for now. Sorry to tell you. It'd be kind of like this. Trying to make sure they're even. Yeah, it looks pretty even, okay. And then I could have these pipes back here. Still going, but you work from home, so there's some flexibility. That's nice. Working from home is lovely. There's 100% a shark in the background in every scene in the lab. None of the characters acknowledge it. Absolutely, that's how it goes, 100%. That would be so funny if true. Low-key a Fishbones reference, low-key. Oh, this is funny, I didn't even realize. You posted the leg curtain in Discord, I'll have to go look at it. Also, hello Mac, welcome in, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Thank you for sharing, Cat Girl. Oh, it looks cool. Nice, I like the strawberries. And it looks like it's staying up well. Oh, you also think they have a destination signposts, huh? That's really interesting. I think you must be right. Shakira, I don't know if we've talked about the Switch 2, but any interest there? Any plans to get that at any point? I know it's very expensive, so probably not right now, I would guess. Doing good, just munching on dinner. What's for dinner? Tonight I had some shrimp and pasta, like an Alfredo situation that was left over from last night. It was very good. It wasn't that much of it, so I feel like I'm probably gonna get hungry soonish. But it was a start. I've also got some interesting like hanging ceiling models that I thought could be nice. Kind of inspiring to have in a lab. Something like that. A little hard to know exactly where to put that. Working on ortho for the flight soon, cool. BBQ chicken and potato salad, yum. Barbecue chicken is delicious. What game is this, Helen? This is Animal Crossing. I'm just doing some decorating in it right now. Let's see, maybe I'll put some stuff on the walls too. They just feel so like dark and blank right now. It's hard to know where to go with them. So in the show, they've just got like fans and gear on the wall down here. I think I'll probably want to add a little bit more visual interest than that, but we'll see. See how it goes. I'm just gonna like plop some stuff in for now. degrees, you know, makes sense. Oh, definitely the golden gears, definitely, for sure. Yeah, you know, I'll just leave it like this. Perfect. No, it's very chaotic right now. Da da dee dee da. All right, got some gears on the walls. I've got one more I can add in. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep these plaques on here. I think I've got a few different areas that they could work in. I might even just use one for now. You got FOMO, and now you think you might not wait until Animal Crossing comes out. Because Rosalina has a diva outfit. No, you're okay. I was talking about books. Talk about all the books you want to talk about. But, yeah, that's fair. She is beautiful. The outfits are very fun. Laura kidnapped my Switch right before I started streaming. I think she saw I went live, and she kidnapped my Switch too. Probably to play some Mario Kart. I support her. But it's pretty fun. I don't think I'm gonna play too much more of it on here until more people have it, but I like it. I'm excited for more people to have it. Okay, I'm spacing out all the art. Looking a little bit better. Also have this framed art poster. Could have like a poster trio there, potentially. Oh, I should maybe add some workbenches too in here. That could be nice. First editions aren't for you either because they're more prone to hardware issues, so you'll be waiting at least a couple months. That's a good idea. It's definitely seeming that way from what people are posting online. Yeah, we definitely do, Mac, for sure. I think like 3-ish people from our community have one so far. So not none, but not a lot. I've got these simple wall shelves I could do something with. These starry garlands. I don't know that I would want them in here, though. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, definitely a fan. And definitely these mounted tools. Important. I like this wall. It looks a little funny when you have posters, like horizontal posters, just because, like, I wouldn't want to hang them here. With the molding on the walls, it sounds kind of inconvenient, but one could. Technically. Thingy on the table is chef's kiss. Thank you. Okay, have a good game time, Sunny. You're thinking of doing a cosplay, Brim? What are you thinking of cosplaying? That's very exciting. I also got Blathers' portrait to put up because I thought that would be funny. We could have a clay furnace, potentially. What else am I thinking? Oh, a work table, yes. That's what I was looking for specifically. We could have something like that. Ooh. Cosplay Widowmaker, thanks. Have fun, Sunny. I was like, have fun? I thought Sunny was telling me to have fun for a second, but it was you, Brim. But yeah, I'd love to know who you want to cosplay. That's awesome. Cosplay is so much fun. I highly encourage it. Highly, highly. I might only keep one of these jars. It seems a little silly to have two. Question mark. So many things. Hi, Alexis, welcome in. How's it going? And Mr. Ducky, thank you very much. This is our lab. It is in progress right now, but it's going all right. This house that I'm decorating actually has 2 labs. We've done one of them, and this is the second. Oh, I could also have this here. Just like shifting things around right now, seeing how I like them. Just got back from Mexican, yum. I hope it was good. Delicious, I'm doing well. Just getting started on building. I really want to get a lot done on my Animal Crossing island this week because I'm excited to start an island on the Switch 2. But I know that if I don't finish this one first, I'm never going to, you know what I mean? Especially knowing how the consoles run differently, like, I feel like I'm gonna be so spoiled by the Switch 2 when I start one on there. Okay, I'd love to keep this. I think I gotta put that down. Where could you put the inspo for your cosplay? Any channel in the Discord is probably okay. Maybe I should add a cosplay/sewing channel, to be honest. I should think about that. You could maybe photo dump, you know? Good place to put any sort of photo, I would say. Okay, this is looking good. I might like refine it a little bit by changing some of the items I have here. I still feel good about this. It feels a little strange to have it in the front of the room. I could put it in the very back, this furnace, and move everything else up a little bit, like this. Just a smidge. Have this there. Yeah, see, like that visually makes a little bit more sense. Would have been awesome if they did an update for ACNH with the Switch 2 release. I know! I'm so surprised that they didn't. Like, that would have been so successful since they're doing a bunch of like paid upgrades. You would think Animal Crossing would be the perfect choice, but my only guess is they're not doing it because we've got a new one coming soon, right? Exactly, Alexis. Exactly. Put it in Photodome. Yeah, they did a small one, but it was mostly for cross-platform. Makes sense. Ooh, this is cool, Brim. Spooky. This is who Brim potentially wants to cosplay. Ooh la la. I like the bloody knife and the helmet. But yeah, I'm very hopeful that we're gonna get a new one soon. Any little sign, I'm like, this is it, it's happening. Confirmation. But it's gotta happen, right? I wish there was a big L-shaped desk item. Like, I'm wishing I could put a big ol' L-shaped desk right here. That would feel right. But there is not. I don't know if this is still in alphabetical. I think it is. But by type, yes. I don't have any stools in here yet, so I should probably add some. But you know, I'm thinking about it. I'm aware. Also put like that in here, this brown table. I like that it's a little high, is what I'll say. Oh, he's a character from Hotline Miami, if you know that. I do know that series. I've never played Hotline Miami, but I know that it's a classic video game. We'll be in and out, going to play some games while you're here. Thank you so much for lurking and hanging out, Alexis. I appreciate you. I was lurking in your stream earlier when you were playing Fantasy Life. I hope you enjoyed that. I really want to play that game too. It seems very cool. I know people have been enjoying it a lot. And I have a friend who played the original and loved it and like recommended it to me many months ago and was like, this is gonna come out and you should play it. But I haven't yet. So you're playing right now? Oh, I hope you're having a great time. Thank you, Red. I'm glad you're liking it. Me too. Just trying to Gotta perfect it. Gotta find all the right items. What else? What else is giving lab? I could bring a Newton's Cradle back. I do have these guys, these models. It could be like, oh, maybe, you know, I'm referencing the Scorpion model for something. That's kind of fun, I kind of like that. Something I've seen people say is that sometimes it's, you know, it's good to have less items than more. But I'm such a maximalist, like, I just don't think I could ever live that way. I need all the items, what do you mean? I like this giant star, sort of just cuz. Okay, let me try lowering, oh, I always like a room best with the lights off, I'll be honest, but let me try lowering them a little bit, see how I like it. It's gotta be bright enough that you could work in here, but not too bright. Heard there's some weird stuff with streaming it, so you probably won't stream it again. Really? I haven't heard anything about that. I know a lot of people have been playing it and streaming it, so I'm surprised to hear it. Okay, we do the science in here. This is the sciencing room, where all of the science happens. It's close to done. I might rearrange a little tiny, teensy weensy little bit, but I'm close. I think this would make more sense here. Put this here. And then, let me see if there's anything else I could maybe put on the walls. Ooh, I've also got like this stuff. These are all cool. Like a bunch of fossil items. We got options. Oh, I was thinking I would also put a poster of Petrie, because like, on my island, technically she works here, you know? Maybe she's employee of the month? Yeah, like you can't stream the ending. That's so weird. Question mark, question mark. But yeah, like, I don't know, how do you even enforce it? Once a game is out, I feel like it's free reign, you know? You can do whatever you want with it. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that space. I'm feeling pretty good about that space. So we're gonna go upstairs. Is this for Victor's room? This is for, that was just like the academy lab, general, not a specific villager. But this is Jayce, who I'm playing as, and this is his overall house, which is the academy. And this is supposed to be kind of like a ballroom, because there's this one scene from the show that was kind of like a ball. And it's the academy entrance. Understandable, cool, thank you. Glad it's making sense. Thank you! I'm glad you think I'm cooking. I'll show you this room too. This is the one where Jayce and Victor like fly up to the top and like the window shatters. At least that's what I'm going for. I still might edit it a little bit, like I've gotten some more items I could add. But I think I'm gonna come back to it later, when most of the other stuff is done. Thank you, Alexis. I'm glad you think so. I love Arcane. So I've got two rooms in the back here, and I want one of them to look like Jayce's childhood bedroom, because we do see some of that. And I want the other one, to be. I have some inspo pulled up. Thank you. Doesn't it look like Hextech? I love those items. I'm glad that they are here. The star fragments, like they're just like such a perfect reference. Oh, I was thinking the other room would be like the room he gets locked up in for a little bit. Like it's like a little bit of a prison room. Wait, maybe I'll do that next. I'll put it in here. Okay. Prison. Locked up. There's a window, but it's very dark and dim. And gray. in this room. I feel like I've never seen the wedding wall, by the way, until recently. It's very nice. I should find a spot to use it. But yeah, I think we're gonna be going for something. I mean, we could do the dungeon wall. It's a little intense, but we could. Also, the candles wall, or we could just do. This is what I had downstairs as well, so we can do the same thing up here. What they have in the show, I'd say maybe it looks a little bit like this. Obviously, it's not glowing though, but I could use it. And then I feel like the ground would maybe make sense if it was stone. Something like one of these two. Or brick, even. Definitely dark. And what am I thinking for lighting? We could just do a bare bulb. Nothing too fancy. I'm gonna do the council room upstairs. I'm intimidated by it, though. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. I like started it, but it's really plain, the council room in the show. Like there's not a lot happening there. I think it'll be, as a maximalist, it's hard to decorate plainly. Love a little prison. Excited to see how I tackle that. Thank you. Hopefully it will go well. Fingers crossed. I got a stone table. And I'm hoping that's gonna work as my centerpiece, because like the table in the center of that room looks like a giant gear, and there's just nothing that quite emulates that. I feel like stone maybe can a little bit. I'd find it and show you, but I don't know where it is right now. I got a lot of stuff. I own a lot of things in this game. I'm item rich, you could say. Antique brick. I'm like still evaluating other wall options, but I don't know. The future tech might make the most sense. Because these are just kind of weird, I'll say. It's giving prison. Now I want to go upstairs. I sort of mocked it up there. But I don't have the final items in. I thought that the attic or the basement would work best for the counselor's chambers, because it's a pretty big space. Ah, this table, the stone table. Ta-da! But obviously all the other rooms our items are so random. That works. Thank you. I hope so. I'm thinking so. I feel like it's interesting having to Animal Crossing-ify everything, because a lot of stuff just isn't quite right. Like, I'm kind of glad I'm making a season 1 island, and I'm kind of glad that I am, because if it were season 2, I don't know how I would do Victor's whole like spooky area. Jaleesa, thank you for redeeming your daily fishbone. I appreciate you. I also put this fireplace here, but like literally in the show, this is an empty room. Thank you, Envelope. That's very nice. But yeah, if you look at this room, it's just so empty. There's just nothing in there. So like this is the kind of space I'm trying to emulate up here, and it's hard to know how to do it. Like, definitely the floors make sense. Probably the walls will stay too, but we'll keep looking. Jaleesa, what are you up to today? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. And I'll go back, though, to the Animal Crossing. We also have a quick 3-minute break starting, so I'm gonna disappear for 3 minutes. If you don't know, we run 3 minutes of ads here on Twitch every hour just to keep pre-roll ads off. But you don't miss anything. I take a break too. So let's all go grab some water really quick, refresh ourselves, and come back for more decorating. I will see you in just a few. BRB! Hello, welcome back. My dear wife had a great suggestion. And it was there's like a curved reception counter that I think could work well here. I don't totally know if it would work, but it might have like a sort of more of the right shape, like this. Like what if I had 4 of these placed around? I think that could work. It's something to try. It's not a bad idea. And would probably take up more space than like this, which the room is really about sort of the centerpiece. I think that could work well, but I would only know if I got so many of them. I would need to order like 4 of this reception counter. And I'm curious what colorways it comes in. So why don't I go look at that? I think there are a couple of different reception counters. I don't know if the others are curved. It might just be this one. Curved reception counter, ACNH. I think it's just this one. I'll even just look at the colors on here. So there's like a dark brown that could be nice. This like wood tone one I have, I don't know if that would be the best option. I think a dark brown would probably be best. Looking at it right there. Okay. Interesting. Something to consider. Good idea indeed. Let's go wife. With the big brain. Okay. I'm gonna run and grab, I could have grabbed it in my house, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna get it from here. A customization kit. And let's see if I can customize this. You know, some things you gotta take to Harv, some things you can do yourself. It just depends. And Jayce here, I have made him a little like workshop that's beside his house. So I always think I have to go to Tom Nook to customize things. I don't know why. I don't think about like, I have so many workbenches on my island, but I forget about them. Okay, yes. Can I customize this item? The answer is no. I want it in the right color so I can order a bunch of them. So maybe I'll take it to Harv and change it and then order like 3. Is it orderable even? I should check that before I get into this. It's called Arched Reception Counter. Okay, I'm gonna run down to the town hall and find out. Also, Kix is here. Kix, what you selling, King? What's on the table? Can you get some slippers? I think I will. Very much obliged. Does he need some jester shoes? No, I don't think he does. Anything else? Does he need a crossbody bag? No, he does not. Dressing Jayce is really hard. You like the work area? Thank you. A lot of the island is decorated at this point, thankfully. I'm mostly just finishing Zon. Okay, King. Can I order that counter? Look at Isabel. She's all up in those flowers. Okay, arched. Should be pretty high up. Here it is. Nice. Okay, you can order more of them. Wonderful. What's faster? To go diet and then maybe I should just tough call. Maybe I'll just buy 4 and see if I like them, you know? See if I even like them. Spending all my money on this. Okay, he ordered the maximum amount. Let's also see what the special goods are today. Lucky KK. I don't think he needs that. I've gotten him a bunch of the different KK tracks I think he might use. All right, have a great sleep, Shakira. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. It was wonderful to see you. Glad you're keeping up that sleep schedule. Proud of you. we will head out here. So because I ordered all of those, I do have to skip a day, unfortunately. Oh, what else do I have here? Shop too. I've been getting my shop on. Hi, Amethyst, welcome in. I'm doing great. How are you? It's wonderful to see you. Happy Monday. Okay, I will skip a day real quick. I will save, and then we'll come back tomorrow. We will try those reception counters and see if that's any better. Even though I don't mind the stone table, I would just like to be as accurate as I possibly can. Okay. My Jayce actually is on my wife's account on here. She's stuck with him, haha. Okay. Skipped to the following day. And we reload. I can't wait to see. I haven't opened this game on my Switch 2 yet, but I'm really excited to see how quickly it loads in because, man, I wait in this abyss for so long. Hi, Noella, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Everybody remember to stay hydrated. I'm thirsty. But yeah, I'm glad Jayce's house is coming out well. I wonder if it'll take us all night. All night to the wee hours of the morning to get it completely done. I don't know. I don't feel like I have to finish it tonight. I just would like to if I can. That is my personal goal. But it just depends on how into the weeds I get with all the details. Because I might be like, oh, I need to go get this item. It's a game changer for sure. Yes, definitely. Load times being shorter, so nice. I think about when I had a PS4 and like I could never use it again after I got the PS5 because the load times were just so long. It's been a long time since you saw someone play Animal Crossing. Well, I'm here playing it all the time. I love this game. Just gotta find ways to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. I have seen, I just feel like there's been a little bit of a renaissance for Animal Crossing online since the Switch 2 came out. Seems like people are excitedly coming back to it. Okay, here are all of our arched reception counters. We have so many. 10 million. And let's go try putting them up there. See what we think. Do I have the DLC? I do! I actually think it's surprising. A lot of people, I feel like, don't really know about the DLC. People come in here pretty regularly and see me decorating like the inside of a villager house and they're like, how are you doing this? Maybe Nintendo didn't do a good enough job marketing that DLC. I don't know. But it's one of my favorite things in the game. I really like it. Okay, so this is one table option, the stone table. And the other option is going to be all of these. Okay, let me go up here. Did I plop them all into my inventory? I actually don't know that I did that. I just came here initially. Okay, no. So if we like this, I will change the color of them probably. So I feel like I could only have 4, probably. Oh. Me just ending it. I was like, this is great. Your island is called Sao Fu. That's such a pretty name. Where'd you get that from? Did you just come up with it? Is it a reference to anything? My island is Arcane-inspired. Arcane, the League of Legends show. If you haven't seen it. So it's called Piltover. Okay, I think I like this better. I like the idea of this. Also, thank you for the follow. Okay, I definitely am gonna need a different music player. And I'm like, do I need chairs for these counselors? I assume I do. Let me see where I would put them. Just referencing. Okay, I'd probably put them like here-ish. Let's sort by type again. It's interesting that you can sort by time, like when you got the item. That's interesting. Okay, so many items. I was thinking stools might work best. In the show, they've got like high-backed chairs. I could also do like this. It's a little bit strange how you can see the items inside the desks, but that doesn't bother me a ton. I think it's just like a little bit like, a little weird, but not bad. Okay, or I could do like stools. I don't know, actually, now that I see the chairs. Oh, you got it from Avatar Korra. That's awesome. I haven't seen all of Korra's seasons of Avatar, but she's awesome. I love Korra Sami. Definitely ship it. I also don't know that I could have a chair at this one. Like, we could maybe only have the ones on the edges of the room. Which is fine. Acceptable. All these things on the edges of the room, like, I just put them here. They actually don't make sense. To be honest, this might be how it is up here. It might just be really empty, since that is the most accurate reference to the show. Let me see if any other walls I have would suit the space. So we could also have like this. Or this. The green is really bold though. This feels a little bit churchy. I feel like the options for me are really like this brown one or the brown wedding wall. I also have this floor in a different colorway. Let me see what that would look like. Could be like this. We don't see what lighting they have. This is kind of pretty. Let me come in here. What if the lighting was a little bit green? I always think that's gonna be a good idea, and then I'm like, oh, green. It's actually not terrible. It could definitely be worse. Also do like kind of a teal. The lighting in the show looks like that. Okay, I also could use a different chandelier. I like the one that I have. Oh, this is kind of pretty though. I wish it was bigger. I'm thinking about, I feel like Sims has one that's like this. And in Sims, it's giant. But that's pretty. Okay, let me pull in a different music player. I could also maybe have like a table on one of the edges of the room. Nothing that draws too much attention, but something to make it so that the room's not like 100% empty. I like that. It's very classy. I wonder like where, I think there are like benches maybe on the sides of the room. I see like a hint of a bench. So I could do something like that. Like there are maybe audience viewpoints on the sides. That could make sense. Oh, here are my music players. Thinking a retro stereo might work in here. Sometimes I wish it would just save where I was when I'm scrolling, you know? Like, okay, just put me right back. Please and thank you. I also have the lighter wood. I don't know, I'm torn between them. I'm gonna go with darker for now, but we might come back to it. Okay, I'm gonna pick these up. We're gonna try changing their color and see if I like it a little bit better. But I'm liking this room overall. I think it's going in the right direction. To change them, I do have to go all the way to Harv's Island, so we've got a bit of a trek, but that's okay. My island would ideally be a nighttime island. I wish that you could have half your island be one time of day and half be the other, because I feel like the front of my island looks really good, sort of at dusk, and then the back looks best at night. So I wish that maybe there's like a perfect time of day that captures the light in the front and the darkness in the back, question mark. Okay, hello, Orville. Please. Take me to Harv. Even though I don't like that guy. Next time I take a break, I should get more water. I'm running a little bit low. Just a little. All right, here we are. The lighting is beautiful on Harv's Island right now, let me tell ya. The fake version of the blue prince, I want to call him Blue Prince, that's not what he's called. Little blue boy is so funny because he just has straight across bangs. Also, Kix, what do you do? Oh, I skipped days. That's why he's here. I was like, how are you here right now? Okay. Cyrus, change the color of this for me, please, and thank you. I just need to change 4. Tough call, though. So I like this one. Brown stripes. Oh, yeah. I think that's really the only option, I'll be honest. I don't hate beige, because I think a marbled surface is kind of nice, but brown stripes suits the build the best. Can't have you dehydrating on us. I can't have me dehydrating. You guys either make sure you're drinking some water. Especially now that it's hot outside. I'm curious, like, how hot it's gotten for everyone, if you would like to share. It's here, we had some really hot days like a week ago. This week it's been a little bit cooler, which is nice. Thank goodness. Does whiskey count? Maybe have some water with your whiskey? I give you half credit? And really that's generous of me. I think it should maybe count in the negatives. What about coffee? Coffee counts more because it is, you know, made of water in part. Okay, one more. And then we're ready to go back. I love that I've never talked to Leaf as this character. He's like an anti-Leaf. He doesn't even see Leaf on this island. Have a coffee instead. Yeah, I support you. I'm hydrating with Margs. Again, you know, I'll give you partial credit for the Margs. Here it's 34 degrees. Celsius, I assume, yes. I live in the land of Fahrenheit. But 34, pretty warm, if true. I'll Google it as we bounce back. Oh my god, 93 Fahrenheit is really warm. Hope you're staying cool, Noella. Also, I love your profile pic of, that's Parappa the Rappa, yeah? I think so. Okay, flying. Oh, I'm back on my island. I don't need to talk to this man. I can leave. Is 7:24 p.m. too late for coffee? Or, the answer is definitely yes, but I love coffee, so I want to support you. I want to support you. Really, I want to be like, if you're making coffee, you should make me one. But I certainly shouldn't have one. Okay, back we go to my attic. No one recognizes Parappa? Oh, that's too bad. He's an underrated legend. You do only live once. I've heard that a couple of times. Okay. I'm gonna place all these down. We're gonna see if they look good. I'm hoping so. The good news is the items inside the counters are a little bit less noticeable now that they're dark. So I'm pleased by that. All right, so yeah, something like this, something like this. I don't know if this is the right chair. I don't know that Jayce has ever owned the chair that looks the most accurate to me. Let me see. It's like the throne chair. I think that would be the most ideal. We could maybe make the elegant chair work. Let me look at that. I'd have to change the color of that too, though. Your name is Noelia, not Noella? Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So this kind of chair looks nice. It's like a little bit classier. It's not quite as tall as I would like. I think my other character does have the chairs that I want though, so maybe I'll switch to her. Potentially. And we can grab them from her. Thinking thoughts. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I wonder if you can order more of the throne. I think you probably can. What are you gonna do, Laura? You gonna make coffee? Yay or nay? You speak Spanish? That's cool. All right, so I'm swapping characters real quick just to grab an item, switching to myself. My own character is Jinx. Love her. And I kind of wish you could access your other character's inventory when you're playing like one. That would be helpful, but also it doesn't really make sense if everybody's played by different people. So I accept this reality. But here we are, in darkness, we wait. Gonna try and get some sleep after your insomnia episode last night. Have a good sleep, Red. I wish you luck. I hope your insomnia is cured. You fall right asleep. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. We'll see you soon. We sit through all the loading screens for a chair. But I think that chair in black might work. It might be a little too dramatic. I don't know. I'm hopeful. Hello, Isabel. Yes, have a good eve. You eat a cooked dish. Oh, I can never quite finish reading that. Let me also check my mail because I haven't done that. Roscoe, who's my dad. Also, he sent me this letter on like a beautiful paper with gears on it. Great choice. Hi, Zach, welcome in. How's it going? Roscoe says, keeping yourself healthy these days? Gotta be strong if you want to go toe-to-toe with me. And to get strong, you gotta recover well. And that means watching plenty of TV and lounging around. Get to it. Sincerely, Roscoe, I love that. That's really good. I'm keeping that one. Kyle says, listen up, Jinx. You know, I thought I was 100% a city boy. And that moving here was really gonna cramp my style. But it turns out that I'm all about this rustic life. Now, if only I could get a designer fishing pole. Kyle! Shaking my head. Cherry says, what's up, Jinx? I was all psyched to send you a letter, so I grabbed a pen and paper and sat down and right away forgot what I was gonna write you about. I'll write again if I remember, so hang tight till then, okay? It'll come to me. Okay, Cherry, sure, pal. Tabby sent me a present instead of my fashion target. Jinx, oh my god, I'm being targeted. Oh my gosh, check this outfit. I saw it and thought, that would look fab on Jinx. So I bought it for you. Because everyone should have a fashion consultant. Your fashionista, Tabby. Thank you, Tabby. I wonder what it is. I feel like I have such a specific aesthetic on this island that a lot of the time I can't keep gifts from characters. I also got one from Ione who says, sharing is caring, Jinx. I was doing a little recreational organizing last weekend and came across this light. It's just gathering dust here, but I thought it might brighten up your place. I hope you like it. If not, well, sorry. Always hopeful, Ione. This paper is really beautiful too, the stationery. With the like keys and teacups. I like it a lot. Okay, so we got the dreamy dress. The dreamy dress is really cute. And the table lamp. I think the table lamp is like a really nice sort of standard item. Glad to have it. Hi, Rizky, welcome in. This is not on the Switch 2. I'm marathoning the end of this island, essentially, to try and make one on my Switch 2 soon. Have you been playing Animal Crossing on the Switch 2, though? It's interesting now, like, seeing people streaming Animal Crossing and not knowing if it's the 1 or the 2. But I feel like you can kind of guess based on how it runs. Okay, I'm here. What am I here for? I'm here for a chair and nothing else. Me getting distracted by all the items I own. The throne. I was thinking this could work well. Maybe. We're gonna try it. I wonder if I can customize it. Asking anyway, here's your news question of the day. If you could have a bed and breakfast getaway with any fictional character, who would you choose? Alexis, you'd pick Lorelai Gilmore. That's so cute. Yeah, I think she'd have a great time. I think she'd be really funny to hang out with. So you're a chocolate orange fishbone today, Zach. Yum, that sounds delicious. Okay, so I was looking at the throne. I kind of want to order more. Let me just see if more are orderable. Otherwise, I have to get them from a treasure island. Still broke, so no Switch 2 for you. It makes sense, understandable. Well, when I start playing it on the Switch 2, I'll let you know how it runs. I am very excited about it. Okay, we're heading to tea. Oh my god, so you can order the throne, but it's 800k. That's crazy. I did not know that this item cost that much. Holy heck. 800k? Gee whiz. Well, thank goodness for treasure islands. Let me say. So far, the performance on the Switch 2 has been great, so I'm sure it'll be great on this. I'll say hi to Kyle really quick. Great to see ya. Just wondering if I'd run into you. Guess that means I was thinking about you. Lucky me. Oh, okay. Okay, Kyle. I see you. Oh, a little butterfly on my bridge. That's so cute. I could also check my shops because I haven't yet today, but I gotta stay on task. Oh, I hear villagers greeting each other. Tabby and Cherry. Are you gonna talk? You guys? Oh, look, they're talking. What are they saying? Hey, want to hear some advice on how to become more popular? Huh? No. What? I've been reading magazines I found in a box. They're from decades ago, when folks liked pastel pants. I found all kinds of tips on how to be popular, and they are all the worst. Oh, I'm glad she's self-aware at least. All right, hit me. I saw one tip that said to agree with everyone, constantly, even if you actually don't. Like, what? What do you think, Jinx? Forget that noise. Hi, Ave, welcome in. Pastel pants are cute, actually. I don't really ever wear them, though, I'll say. There's a rumor that Nintendo is planning a huge update for AC&H Switch 2. I hope that's true, or that we're getting a new game, but I want something. Zach, for you, it's Silas or Venture. Nice. Laura's loves. Yes, the animals are being crossed. We're getting stuff done. Cherry and Tabby are talking right now. Cherry says, yeah, if you and someone who's got a different opinion don't get along, lying about how you feel won't help. She's not wrong. Right. Looks like the only unpopular one around here is the goof that wrote that article. Well said. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Well, fair. Slay Queen. KK is apparently here. Hello, my dear. What? What was I trying to do? Me losing the plot. Ooh, Raven from Teen Titans is so perfect and beautiful in every way. Okay, I don't have any customization kits, but I can still check things. Ooh, if I had some, I could customize. But I bet Harv can do more to this. I bet he can like change the edging too. I'm gonna go see him. I need to know. Just finished an 1.5 hour long plus album. That's so long. Did you have a great listen? Was it a good time? I'm saying hello to Leopold real quick. How's it going? Did you see the sunset? I want to paint one of the walls in my house that color so I can look at it forever. That's a very sweet sentiment. I see, so you enjoyed it quite a bit. October Rust by Gothic Doom metal band. Type O negative. October Rust is a good name. Damn, so Toy, I'm finishing HHP. Oh my god, Ave. Was it worth it? Okay, where am I going? I'm going to Harv. And now it's done. So let's freaking go. Thank you, Orville. Thank you very much. So worth it. Okay, which villager's house are you doing first? Is what I need to know. That is my question. All right. Here we are on Harv's Island. I'm gonna see what I could do with this chair. What are my options, Cyrus? You did P-Kids first because you needed to change that exterior. Right, I remember you saying you hated it. Okay, I'm looking at a reference image of what I kind of want to do here. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I wish I could change all of this stuff on my own with customization kits because, like, I just don't know that any of these are gonna look quite right. Like, double gold is so fancy. It might be too fancy, but I think that's probably the color that their chairs are. I like the gold. I might do gold and brown and see how that goes. Work on Leopold's to fit the entomologist vibe. Nice, that does suit him. Okay, thank you, Cyrus. We're gonna hope that that fits the bill. Also, can I afford 4 of those chairs is my question. I've got 2 million. Those freaking chairs are 800k each. If that's what I use, that's really running me out of money. Okay, take me home, Wilbur. Doing HHP and then unlocking all of your villager homes is so much fun. Truly, what a good time. Like, HHP, it can be tiring, but it does feel so worth it at the end when you're like, yes, finally! I could do all of my villagers' hopes and like they all unlock at the same time. Truly thrilling. Long process, but truly a good time. Okay. So I've got this throne chair item. I think I might just like hope that it's right and order 4 of them. If I can afford to. They're so expensive. Like I could also go get them from a treasure island, but I don't know that I feel like doing that right now, you know? I've been to so many recently. I went to a lot to avoid having to go again. Okay, scrolling down to T for throne. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. So you actually have to get it looking like this. Okay, I think the move... No, the move is probably to order them as Jynx because otherwise I have to transfer all this money to Jayce. That's a lot of money that I would have to transfer. So it's probably not worth it. So I will just order them as her. And she'll just be poor after that. I'll have to go get her some more money later. H-I... Okay. Okay. Time to order a lot of these. Let's see how can I only order 2? Like, is that it? I think so. I think Jayce might have enough for another. Jeez Louise. I might have gotten him like 800k. I had a little bit more in the bank, but not a ton. Hello, Cherry. Okay, I'm gonna drop these. Actually, there might only be room for that many anyways. I'm gonna drop this. But then I ordered those 2 thrones, so I have to skip a day. So we will skip a day as me. To get them. That's the plan. That's what we're working with right now. Hopefully I'm gonna like these chairs, because if I don't, I'm gonna be, I have to crash out. Legally, I have to crash out. Maybe then we would just use the classic chair. Because those aren't terrible. They're just not as on theme. Okay. I'm skipping a day. Love a little time travel moment. For the thrones. Back in we go. And we can test this one actually. Oh wait, we can't because I'm Jynx again. Well, we'll grab them, we'll drop them off in front of Jayce's house, and then I'll switch to him. This is the plan. Earlier, my cat was laying on top of my PC, but he has fled. Thankfully. It always makes me scared when he lays on top of my PC because I'm like, you're gonna make it overheat, King. What are you doing? But it's safe for now. Oh, Roscoe doing some stretches. Love that for him. For the residents who receive glowing evaluations from Happy Home Academy, oh, I'll never know. You can use the phone inside the roost to invite different customers there via Amiibo. Yes, indeed. I don't really ever do that. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, it's raining today! Yay! I hope I don't have to time travel anymore because I love the rain. Rainy vibes in Animal Crossing are just chef's kiss, perfection. Okay, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Let's grab my thrones. HHA wrote to me, whatever. Roscoe is always writing to me. Now he says, to my young friend, Jynx. Friend? We're only friends? Newsflash, kiddo. The ocean of life has waves. Now, riding down the face of them is pretty sweet, but paddling to the top, now that's the tricky part. Learn to do that, you'll go far. Ride the wave. The camo stationary too is really an interesting choice. Okay, I've got these 2 thrones that I will go drop off. I've also got, oh no, a scorpion! I'm scared. It hasn't seen me yet. Please don't notice me. Oh, it noticed. Man, I hate scorpions. Why do they look like that? They remind me so much of the alien from Alien. AKA Xenomorph. Got him. Nice. Okay, that was perfect. Perfect placement. Okay, now we go drop off. Howard the alien. That's the alien from Alien's name, Howard. You knew it. Okay. Here I am. I dropped the other throne over here. Yeah. So I'll put these 2 with it. Hang out with your mom now, so you'll be for real lurking, but good luck figuring out the thrones. Thank you. Have a good lurk. Have a good time with your mom. I think I'm gonna give Jayce this table lamp as well. And I'm gonna drop some money for him. Dropping the goods. Making deliveries. Leopold, what are we thinking about, What's on your mind, sir? Oh, he wants to move away. How dare he? Don't go! Exactly, you could never leave. How dare. Oh, no, please don't start up Island Designer. This is not the time, but I will say hi to Kyle, since it's a different day. Top of the evening to you. What's the latest? Do you think it's fate that we became such good friends? Aw. Me too. Ah, that's so sweet, Kyle. I also think it was fate. You can tell I live in Philly because after you put money on the ground, you were like, I hope no one steals it, LOL. Relatable. Even in Animal Crossing, we're still worried. We're still concerned. I'll say hi to Tabby too. I want to chat. Sketch for tonight is packed. There's a monster movie on TV, video games to play, music. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Tabby. Might just be an all-nighter. More fuel to pull an all-nighter. Petrie's here too. I love how you stopped to chat with me, my dear. That's all it takes to make me think it'll be a good day. My villagers are so sweet. But don't worry, I don't think anybody's gonna steal my money and thrones, thankfully. This is not Philly. But if it was, that would be gone. It would all be lost. Okay, keeping it the same day, just swapping characters. And then he's still gonna have to change the color of 2 of those if we like them, but we'll see. Not getting my hopes up. Poodle Doodle, I'm still so impressed that you did D&D with randos and it went well for you. That gives me hope. I am more excited to do it now, knowing that it went well for you. A few thrones and 200k on the ground would not last in Philly. Yeah, especially the 200k. Today, hashtag D&D Club. Thank you, I hope so too. I just don't know, I haven't really met any people that I live near. Besides my one friend, Nico, who also streams on here, who I met through Twitch. I haven't really met anybody else. I see people walking around all the time that I think are cool looking. I'm like, cool people are out here. Gay people do live where I live. So I just have to find them and make them be my friend. And I feel like the cool people would be playing D&D. Oh, Animal Crossing is like almost synced up with real life right now. It's currently June 15th in the game. I think it's June 16th IRL. All right, we're finally Jayce again. Let's go. Let's grab our cash and run. Leave this town for good. You can play D&D online using Fantasy Grounds. I am really bad at D&D online, actually, I've learned. All the cool people play D&D, yeah. I tried doing it online with some friends in like 2020-ish, and my attention span could not do it. I was so distracted all the time. I tried to like knit while we played. I was like, maybe something will keep me focused, and nothing worked. So hopefully in person it will be a little easier for me to stay on task. Oh no, not the reception counter! Okay, not this either. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay, this is what I was thinking. Oh man, the throne item is maybe, oh, it's because I have a chair there. I was like, is it too big? Okay, no, I think this is gonna work. I think we can do this. I think this fits the vibe. It's not exactly like my reference image, but I think the height of the chair is important. And I think the gold backing is nice. Okay, I still have both of my thrones in my inventory, and I still have my customization kits too. Nice. So we can just go to our basement to change some things around. I will customize both of those thrones. And then we should be all set. We should be good to go. We can continue with that room. It's nice having a workbench down here because then I don't have to leave. All right, gold, please. I love to see all the kits just being tossed around. They make it look like I used 20 of them. Okay, and oh my god, it did use so many. It used 40 customization kits. That is crazy. Luckily, I still have 50. Wow, I didn't know any items in the game required that many. All right, we should be all set now. Okay, done for now. Let's head upstairs. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have 3 thrones. We won't have one on the side that I'm on, and that's fine. But that looks pretty good. I would say it looks pretty good. Let me see if I have any benches that would suit this build. Oh, I have the lecture hall bench and like a million of them. So we could just have a bunch of lecture hall benches. For the people, for the audience. Maybe if that works, I could do my music player like here-ish or on the other side. Could also be in the back. It's kind of a bulky item though. I don't want it to be too distracting. Last stream, if you weren't here, I tried using a different mic, which was a little bit scary. And I think could still use some fine tuning. in the settings department, but I got some like little clip-on mics to use when Laura's here. Or if I'm like streaming and I'm standing for some reason, like if I'm doing a cooking stream. And yeah, I feel like it worked pretty well. I was glad. If you need to go to a treasure island so badly, running out of stone and clay, oh no! You gotta go hit one, you gotta take a break. I love to put it off too, though, I understand. Okay, we could have the music player there too, as well, between some benches. That might make the most sense. And I just don't think that there's anything on the walls in this room. Maybe we could, oh, they have like clipboards in front of them. So we could have some like paper materials. It's funny, if I add like candles, it becomes so, it looks kind of like a ritual chamber. It's hard not to want to add more, but I'm gonna try and stay true. Keep it pretty plain. So just looking for like pieces of paper. The board, we could do like a reference sheet. For the counselors, as they're working. And yeah, I feel like that's all they've got in here. I could maybe do a rug as well. Of like that. This is the same rug I have downstairs. I don't know if that's a little too repetitive. They, like, the center of the room is red for them. I wish I had like a red circle rug that just went in the very center, but I could see if a different color circle rug I have could work. I don't have a lot of them. I do mostly just have like Starry Skies one. But I like, even that I think adds a little bit of interest. Yeah, maybe we go with this. This is the counselor's chambers. I'm merely a passerby. I'm sitting down while they deliberate. Maybe I'll make this wall a feature wall as well while we're here. Just because it doesn't really make sense for it to be windowed. Oh, excuse me, ruining my lighting. Like, even if it was just like wood, makes a little bit more sense. Try stone. Or the common wall. Common wall's not bad. What about books? That's kind of nice. I think, like, in the grand scheme of the room, it doesn't make the most sense. I'll probably do this. Just like as a detail. We could maybe put art on this wall. Silly because, you know, you're going to enter the room and you're not going to be able to see that, but I'll know it's there. You know, maybe you want a clock. You're taking all your meetings in here. You want to know what time it is. Oh, I also have these beautiful flowers that I could hang. But again, it's just like, it's kind of overkill. I shouldn't do it. I gotta stay plain. Any artwork? Ah, maybe we've got like this. The Sagittarius arrow. Could also put like the glowing painting. You know, we're still keeping it pretty plain. But adding a little bit of art. Little bit of visual interest. I've never used the Sagittarius arrow anywhere, but it's a very cool item. Very fancy. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I think I'd probably call it there on that room. And then that one's done. That's awesome. I love making progress. So I've got a little bit of work I need to do in here. This is like a space I need to revisit. Same with the room to the right, but maybe I'll like finish the other two rooms first. So we could work on the prison next. We do have a break coming up. So maybe we take our break and then we come back and we work on the prison. Ooh, spooky. It's another room that's just gonna be like pretty empty, but not in a bad way. In a thematic way. I'm gonna go grab some water since I'm pretty low. If you're sitting next to some whiskey or a margarita or orange juice and no water, why don't you get some water too? We can all use some water. We can all use some hydration. And I'll be right back. Thanks for being here. Hello and welcome back. How's it going? Here we are. We're working on a spooky lab. That is our next goal. That's what's next on our agenda. Hope you had a good break. I got some water. Excited to be hydrated. Okay, first of all, prison. Definitely needs a fan, you know? It's gonna be warm in here. Definitely not air conditioned. Gonna pull up my reference image for myself so I know what I'm working with. All right. And I'm gonna look at my wallpapers again just to see if there's anything I prefer to this. Anything I might like a little bit better. This isn't bad. It was a little more down to earth in a good way. Let's look at it from this angle. I can't totally tell what the floors are made of. So I'm just gonna pick whatever looks good. Whatever looks best. I've got a lot of options, so there's that. Honestly, this is kind of prison-y. Like, that's not bad. Maybe I'll go with that. You can close the shades on your windows, can't you? It's not letting me close this one. Maybe Jayce hasn't unlocked that ability yet. I didn't know it was an ability to unlock. Oh, you have to click this. Don't use. Oh, it just eliminates the window entirely. No, I'll leave the window. I will leave it. He's allowed to have a little bit of light in here. Okay, I might make the light a little bit, maybe a little bit of this blue. Just a smidge. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, and then all he really has in here is like, there are a couple of beds. I don't know if I have any bed items that would make sense. We might also do benches or something instead. We'll see. I'll look around at our potential options. Oh, the exam table bed, like, that could work. Just have 2 of those in here. I wonder what other colorway options I have for that. And like in the show, that's literally it. I could dramatize it a little bit. Add some jail bars. I don't know if I would make them just like the plain black or if they're rusted. The rusted jail bars are pretty funny though. But that might just kind of emphasize what this room is. A prison. Could have them against one of the walls, maybe. Like, even if I just had them kind of like that. Okay, let me see if I like the plain black or the rusty better. Laura's currently playing some Overwatch 2 on the Switch 2. I don't know why I immediately assumed she was gonna play Mario Kart on it right now, but of course she's playing Overwatch. Or at least I thought she was gonna play on the Switch 2, but she's still having some bad input lag, so I think she switched back to the Switch 1. Which is too bad. I really hope they get that figured out. It was really bad when we first tried it. And it's been a little bit better since, but it's still not running great. Not running as well as you'd want to be playing like a fast-paced game on. Okay, so that adds a little bit of drama. I could add like a toilet or something too. Since it's a prison. Oh, or like a utility sink? That might make sense. I got a lot of plants for this build and I haven't really used any of them yet. But I should. Okay, we could have like a little washing area at the front of the room. Anything else? Say put in one of the squatting toilets, yes. Good call, Ave. I could add like a fireplace. Love a little squatting toilet. Okay, first I'm gonna take this bed. And I'm gonna go see if there's anything I can do with it. Maybe I'll just look it up initially. What is it called? That is the exam table. Let's see what colors you can get the exam table in. I think white is fine. Hi, Doc, welcome in. How's it going? How are you today? Happy Monday. Exam table, a C, and H. I wonder what the next Animal Crossing game will be called. It's interesting how we had New Leaf and then New Horizons. I wonder if we're gonna stay in like that sort of new category. Honestly, I think the white might be fine. It also comes in like a green and a yellow. Those could also be okay. Newest leaves. Absolutely the answer. Okay, let me go order another one of these beds. Happy Animal Crossing newest leaves. Okay, we got a little something from the HHA. They're loving that I'm decorating my house. They're like, good job. Finally, he's doing it. Oh, a gold plaque. Ooh la la. Oh, it sounds so wonderful and rainy. I love it. Okay, let's pop it here. Or maybe they'll name it something really different. To be wild and crazy. Okay, what was that? Was it called like exam table? Yeah, literally exam table. I thought it was gonna be like exam table bed, but that's a weird name. Okay. E-E-F. Exam table, perfect. Love it. I kind of want to get it in, I don't know, maybe four of them total. Because then we could try it in another colorway, see how we like it. And then I have to skip a day. Well, before I do. Maybe I'll go see what toilet items I have. Otherwise, I'll have to think about that too, but... Hello! Is it morning for you, Lou? Good morning. Oh, it's early morning, isn't it? Hi, how are you doing? Remember me scrolling through some toilet options? Okay, 1:13 a.m. I definitely don't have a squatty toilet. Let me look at what the squatty toilets look like. Lou, I saw you just finished up your giveaway. How did it go? I hope it went well. I was lurking on reveal day and working, so I was like, oh, I wish I could play, but I couldn't. But I hope it went well. The crossing of the animals is going well. Lou recently gave away a Switch too, which is super awesome. Let me see. We are just doing a lot of decorating here today, Lou. It's going well. thinking about items. There's the squatting toilet. Oh, it actually isn't usable. That's funny. I didn't know you couldn't use it in this game. I didn't even know. Okay, well, if I did pass the toilet options, I wasn't like really looking at them, so I'm gonna see what I have. Oh, right, okay, so I've got like, I've got a bidet, and I've got a standing toilet. I've got this one. This actually might work. With the wood seats. Did it halfway to stream? The cow onesie was too hot. Danced your way through it. I'm glad you made it out alive in that cow onesie. It's so fun. I'm glad you've been wearing it. It's very cute. Yeah, I think we might go with this toilet. This might be the choice. But yeah, we're actually decorating a prison right now. So that's how it's going here. I'm picking out some like exam table beds as little like cots to lay on in these rooms. But I have to skip a day now so that we'll have them. Also, Salem, hi, welcome in. You're a bitter fishbone today. Let me see what kind I am. Prison? Prison in an academy, yes. Oh, I'm a sticky honey fishbone, yum. Yeah, so this is, specifically, it's an academy from the show Arcane that I'm referencing, and like, you wouldn't think it has a prison, but it does. It has a little room you can get locked up in. Okay, we're actually going to real accurate time. We're making it 6:16 right now. Well, accurate for me, not for everyone. How's the gaming been going, Salem? Okay, today you're a balsamic mushroom fishbone. I don't like balsamic mushroom anything, but I support you. Laura loves it. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Lou, I know you mostly stream Mario Kart, but do you think you're gonna play any of Donkey Kong Bonanza when it comes out? That is such a cute emote. Brim, how's it going for you as well? While I'm stuck in loading screen purgatory, which is where we are right now. There we go. We made it out. Ah, Shino's house. She looks so cute. You'll try to play it offline, see how you like it, then decide if it's a play on stream or during your chill time. Yeah, I'm also torn about that one. I'm excited about it. I think I'm mostly like unsure what the reception of the people is gonna be with Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I feel like people aren't that excited about it. Yeah, I was seeing there's gonna be a direct for it, which I was wondering if we were gonna get that. I'm glad we are. Oh, it's Roscoe's birthday. It was so worth switching to excuse me. It was so worth switching to Switch 2. You get to play handheld so you can watch on your PC now. That's awesome. I'm glad. And congrats on the Switch 2. Ave was surprised with one, which is awesome. You're loving it? Finishing making your cottage. Nice, Brim. I'm excited to see how it comes out. But yeah, I feel like people just don't care that much about Donkey Kong. I feel like that game was announced and there wasn't as much fanfare as I was thinking there would be. Because people were like, oh, but it's not Mario? Question mark. Donkey Kong? You don't like the redesign? I've seen that it's controversial. I've seen multiple takes. I guess I don't care enough about him to have too much of an opinion. I feel sort of neutral. Okay, we're starting by harps. I'm gonna recolor some of these exam beds. Oh, actually, do I need to go all the way? Could I have just done this in my home? Well, we're going anyway. Donkey Kong Country 64 was great, but difficult. The only Donkey Kong game I've played is Smash. So I haven't spent a lot of time with that guy, but knowing that the Mario Odyssey team, you know, at least hint hint most likely is working on Bonanza, makes me feel like I want to play that game. Mario Kart World Donkey he scares you. I agree, he is scary. When I unlocked him, I was like, I'm not gonna be playing him. Also, hi V, welcome in. You're the super graphic ultra modern fishbone today. Congratulations. Okay, so I might want the exam bed in yellow. Why do you only have 12 bones? You're behind. Something about him just makes you feel icky. I think most of the Nintendo first-party games are worth playing regardless. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I really think it's probably gonna be great. I'm hoping that people aren't really talking about it right now, but once it's out, everyone will be like, oh, this slaps, this is awesome. Like, we were all sleeping on this game. Yeah, I agree, V. That's Brim's new name. He's Bick now. That's Bick. All right, I did what I needed to do on Harv's. I'm running back to my house. It's like what sort of happened with Mario Kart World. A lot of people around you want to switch to join in on the, yeah. Makes sense. I feel like, you know, you just don't really know how you feel about something until it's out and other people are playing it. I'm also like such a victim of hype with games. If a game comes out and everybody's like, oh my god, I love this game and I'm playing it all the time. I'm like, I need to get it, clearly. You really want Mario Kart World just to drive a whole truck as a baby. Yeah, let's go. So Ave, you didn't get the bundle. You just got the standard, I assume. V also? Question mark? You're a PNG tuber now? Have you streamed, V? Question mark? Question mark? No. Okay. I'm listening. Okay, so here's the regular exam table in white. Here it is in yellow. Ooh, I don't know. I figured I should try another color other than white, but the yellow is a lot. I wish it came in like brown. So to explain how you got it, your dad's coworker actually got 2. So when your dad heard, he asked the coworker if he was selling or not. That's so lucky. Yeah, literally, who pissed all over the bed? Ew. Looks terrible. Yeah, the white's probably the choice. Yeah, I know. The yellow one does look like it's seen some things. Stick to white. An artist you watch just made a VNG tuber. They made one for you? That's awesome. Because you're sometimes on their stream. That's so sweet. Right, I remember you mentioning that you recently voice revealed. Well, that's very exciting. VNG. And maybe I'll give him a stool. Bit of a sad prison. But I guess that checks out. Lou, I also like that you threatened me to stick to white with evil Tom Nook. All right, I'm just moving some things around, seeing where I like stuff. Definitely evil. Evil confirmed. Okay, I could have the toilet there. I'm just like, I'm making it a little crowded over here. But I feel like I need like one thing over that. It's so empty in this corner. You know, maybe it's just an inconvenient living space and you have to wash your hands over there. I'll see if there's anything else that makes sense here. Tom Nook is just misunderstood with his knife. Like any monster, he wants to be loved is crazy. True, Brim, lies of P if you will. I don't trust Tom Nook, not one bit. He is not a trustworthy fellow. No one can convince me otherwise. What has he done for us? Nothing. Oh, maybe I'll put a mop in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks good to me. All right, we got a little prison going on. It's perfect. Why not the stove in that corner? Well, I don't know who's cooking in prison. Okay. So there's only one room in this house I haven't started. I guess I'd say that 3 are done. 2 could maybe use a little bit of work. And then 1 hasn't been started, and that's this one. Doo-doo. So this is gonna be Jayce's childhood bedroom. That is what I am hoping to make it. So I've got a reference image of that up. Bougie house and then just prison, yes. Tom Nook charges 0% interest. Sounds pretty good to me. Well, you're right about that. At least he doesn't charge any interest. But like, what else can you say for him? Not a lot. So his room, his childhood room, honestly, it kind of looks like this. The wallpaper, pretty similar. And then I don't think you ever get to see the floor. But pretty nice place to grow up if you ask me. I think the molding being sort of like reddish makes it a little tricky to match a floor to this wall, I'll say. But like, this is okay, this is fine. Laura, me and an enemy venture in Overwatch 2 ulted at the same time. And it was so silly goofy, oh god, I imagine. Brim, Beatles member James Paul McCartney, aged 82. Passes salt at dinner table peacefully at his home. Why are you bringing this up? This is very random. Good for him, I guess. I could definitely see him having this rug. I've got this rug upstairs too, but like, I can have multiple. V, I'm excited to see the VNG tuber. That sounds very exciting. Okay, I definitely think he would have like one of these. A mobile of a bird. Have a good dinner, Brim. Have a good lurk. And then lighting. It's also a little unclear what he would have in here. I think something like this could be fine. Simple. Nothing too dramatic. And definitely gonna change the lighting a bit. The move I've been going for is just kind of like a white light, but dimmed. Managed to finish up Leopold's home. Nice. Exciting. Kitsune, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna start here. I think I have some more reference images of Jayce's childhood room. I'm only looking at one right now, but I'm gonna pull up a couple more for myself. Made his house look like the most run-down, messy, dingy place ever, but it's low-key a vibe. Literally, I love that vibe. I love to do that in Animal Crossing. Okay, Arcane, Jayce, child room. Are we gonna get anything with that Google search? Because at one point, like, you see like kind of a little workstation that he had in front of a window. So like that could be a good point of reference. Oh, interesting. Some people have like kind of tried to recreate it as well. I like the way that they've done it, but I don't know if it's exactly accurate. Okay, and this is the image I've been looking at. Thinking thoughts. Okay. I think I know where we'll take this. But yeah, I love a gross build in this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to do. And sometimes really cute, to be honest. So here, I'm gonna really quickly show you what I'm referencing here, just to give you an idea of what we're going for. So like, you see how he's got this little like workstation that he had as a kid in front of the window, and then there's his bed with a ton of posters and stuff. That's kind of what we're going for here. And I think I can make it work. I think we can make it good. I don't have the most to go on, but I've worked with less. But we definitely have to have a music player, first and foremost. So let me see what our options are for music. Also could definitely see him having like some bookshelves in here. Not played a lot of Animal Crossing, but was forced to. Love the one on the GameCube though. You were forced to. Me too though. Here, I'll put on some music. One on the GameCube is like my favorite game ever. It's so good. All right, what would child Jayce have been playing? I loved this game too. It took me some time to get into the decorating though. I gotta say, it kind of feels like, you know, there's a bit of a divide in the Animal Crossing community. There's like the before New Horizons and then the after games. Because they just play so differently. Like this game really is about decorating. It is a decorating game. In a way that, like, of course, Animal Crossing on the GameCube was not. Back when you started, a few members told you you had to play it to like 1K followers became a thing. Oh, got to the milestone, gotcha. Worst 12-hour stream of all time. Stopped being laid back, more like stressful Lou. That's so funny. Hi Bree, welcome in. When do sharks start appearing? I've been yearning to snag some for a bit. Me too. I don't know, maybe it's not summer enough yet? Bree, I hope you're well. Happy Monday. I'm working on decorating Jayce's room as a child, his childhood bedroom. And I've just gotten started, so I'm sort of like looking at what we've got, looking at my options. Well, Lou, you know, it can't be for everyone. It's true that the decorating, like, if you're not down, can be pretty frustrating. Because it's very tedious. I'm curious what you did in your 12-hour stream of it, though. All right, let me scooch my reference images a little bit so I can see them a bit more clearly. Okay, oh, he definitely needs a bed. Started a little island, doing things, enjoying it, okay. It's also such a different game if you don't time travel. Like, time traveling, kind of important. Okay, one of these tables could also work here. Like, this is a pretty nice desk for a kid, if you ask me. It might be more realistic that he had like this. Though I think this work table is really pretty. Had like 10 people saying, do this, do that. Why can't you fish? Okay, the fishing is tough. I agree with you there. You were being judged left and right. I see why you were no longer laid back after that. I don't love this chair. I think it's like pretty blocky. But yeah, it's, you know, Animal Crossing is an interesting game because I feel like everybody plays it pretty differently. You also have a funky little Turkey Day chair. That could be fun. Yeah, maybe I like that. I want a gramophone. Let me sort by, yeah, alphabetical. That'll get me there faster. Some books would be good. There's my phonograph. Thinking of the wrong name. Wow, it sounds so different coming out of this. Ding ding. All right, looks good though. Okay, bed now. I don't even know, do I even have any beds? I might not. I don't know that I thought he needed any, to be honest. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make a place for him to sleep, but I am making his childhood bedroom. But I might not have considered that. I have fancy beds. This is much nicer than his childhood bed, which I think was probably a twin bed. But, you know, you could say this is the vibe of sorts. I'm mostly just blocking it out. Let me think about what other things he has too. I think I have a second lab tech item. That's definitely something I want. You could have a lot of books. Yes, this. Experiments, child experiments. But not on children, just done by a child. Okay, I think a little dimmer even would be better. It's gotta feel kind of sleepy in here. I'm melting. Oh no, is it very hot, Salem? It's been, I was asking earlier about like the temperature for everyone. It's been warm for me, but like it's cooled off in the past few days. But I've wondered if it's like staying hot for other people. One person said it was 93 for them, which is quite warm, quite toasty. I think the Rover's briefcase could be a nice item in here too. Kind of gives like child visiting home. Like 27 degrees there, melting. That is warm. Yeah, here in Fahrenheit, it's been like 70. Which is like, you know, shorts weather, t-shirt weather, but not like you're sweating and dying. I wonder what bed I would ideally give him. Maybe I should give him like a twin bed for now, even if it's not the look that I'm going for, until I find one that makes more sense, because this one looks kind of crazy. Oh, Avi looked it up. All sharks beside Mola Molas are June to September. Okay, Mola Mola is July to September. Okay, so they're all around. From some available all day, some 4 to 9. Okay. So you just gotta get lucky. It's always you're sweating and dying weather. Ugh, I'm sorry to hear it, Salem. Not the hottest it's been, but 85 degrees and 82% humidity. Ah! Kitsune, it's winter for you. Well, that's something. I'm envious. Like when it's winter, I don't want it to be winter, but right now I wouldn't mind. I was saying the other day, I was like, you know, winter was rough, but like I could do it again now. I think I'm ready. Okay, I'm looking at beds. I would switch to Jinx and see if she had a better bed item, but I don't know that she would. Okay, let's say this is his bed. For scale. But not for look. I'll give him like a bedside table. That could be nice. Time to head to a treasure island, rob all of the fishing bait possible, and just start fishing. I've never used fishing bait in this game. Do you recommend it? I kind of forgot it existed, to be honest. So this wall, I wish this wall didn't have a window, is what I will say. I wish it did not. But I could also turn the bed. Be like this. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay. And then let me see. I want to put up a lot of posters like I was saying. So let me see what options I've got. The world map. Oh, I'm gonna need to customize some of these for sure. Have a giant fish. Thanks so much for stopping in, Lou. It was great to see you. Have a great sleep. It is 1:40 a.m. I hope you pass right out. Okay, so kind of blocking out some posters. He's got like this going on. He's got a lot of stuff. None of these are really giving like teen poster though. So I'll keep looking. It would be cute if he had some starry garlands in here. I've also got some nice art. Oh, this could be good. I swear I've used these posters in like every room. They're very common in this house now. But it's just because they're accurate. It just makes sense. Oh yeah, I could pull out some of this stuff. We could have Starry Night, sure. Why not? Blathers? Let's go. Okay, I'm definitely liking some of that better than this stuff. Goodbye, giant fish. I wish I could squish them together even more. Can't believe Jayce owns Starry Night. That's crazy. Could this fit up here? Yeah, good. Nice. Okay, maybe I will put that up there. Blathers down here. Or maybe I'll like trade them, actually. Okay, I could have another funny little picture or like a tiny piece of art. Like, how big is that? Oh, that's nice and small. The white poster being so high up, though, is a little strange. Okay, I could put that there. It's so funny having these different, like, moments from Jayce's life throughout his house. Being locked up. His childhood. It's all here. He can't escape it. Glasses are in another room and you're feeling lazy, so you're just squinting to see stream clear-ish. That's fair. It is a lot of effort to go to another room. But Salem, I hope your gaming has been good. I saw that you mentioned that you've A, been playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 Remastered, and that B, it's been like, the controls have been a little weird. I hope that you adjust to them well. Hope they feel a little bit better over time. It can definitely be hard going, like I feel like those are pretty old games, yeah? It'd definitely be hard going to an old game. I'm not great at playing older stuff. I feel like I usually give up. I'm like, oh, this feels so different and strange. Ah, I can't play this. Too old. Maybe I will change some of this art. I still have some customization kits, so I can get away with a little bit of art changing. If I grab like this and this and this and this. But generally, I like the direction of this room. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's run downstairs. Oh, I got something. Some kind of Nook Mile. Not Critterpedia! Board reward. Ooh, nice. We own a lot of stuff. It's an early 2000s PC game put onto a modern console, so the controls are way different than you remember. That makes sense. You played it before? To be honest, I had never heard of Baldur's Gate until 3. Which is surprising. But I guess it's because it hadn't come back in such a long time. Okay. So I've got some stuff for the walls I could potentially customize. Thinking about like what might look a little bit better on Jayce's wall. And what also like suits the frames that I have. Like this frame is so fancy. A little bit hard to know what to even put in it. Okay, maybe we've got this like inventor guy. Maybe this is someone he looked up to. It's Heimerdinger. Continue customizing. And then we have different options for this. Maybe this. Some kind of invention he thinks is cool. Did it on your mom's computer when you were a kid? Oh, that's so cool. So nostalgic. Maybe in this one I could have her. I think her kind of like Art Nouveau style makes a lot of sense with Jayce's room aesthetic from childhood. Okay, maybe I'll put something. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this one in here and then, great. I've used almost all my kits up, but that's fine. I don't need them for anything anyway. So we'll go back to our room. For a second I thought somebody was here. I don't think any of my villagers have ever visited Jayce. At least not recently. I do think he might still have some roaches, but I haven't seen any today, so I'm hoping he doesn't. Hoping they're finally all dead. After all this time. Okay, going back to his beautiful little room that we're working on. At some point, I'll have to figure out the bed. I might, what, oh, no, not the prison. At some point, I'll have to figure out his bed. And I feel like I might have to send Jinx out to a treasure island to find something. Or I could check her inventory and see if she could order something. But I don't know. She definitely has some bunk beds, but his bed wasn't a bunk. So I don't know if that's something I'd like to use. Okay, I've got more posters. Let's check them out. Time to drop my money in here. Like, that's nice. It's a good size, too. Got this, like, inventor guy that I was mentioning. It's nice. It makes things feel crowded, but in a good way. In a positive way. I remember playing, I don't remember what, I think we might have played like some of the old Nancy Drew games, my cousin and I, when we were kids on his computer. My family never had a PC, but he did, and I was very jealous. And it was nothing fancy. Again, just enough to like run Nancy Drew. Maybe it could have also been like an I Spy game. All right, I stuck a clock up there. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I should like bring, you know, art into the rest of the room. But that's gonna be like sort of the cluster of art. And everything else would be a little more spaced out. Been wanting to do, for a game you've been wanting to do for ages has gotten a guide. It's on the PlayStation trophy hunting website, which you're not the biggest fan of using, but you're definitely going to go try it now. Ooh, that's exciting. What game is it? I'm very curious. I wish this cabinet was like twice the size. Like it looks so silly. I never want to use it because it's so little. I could see there maybe being some plants in this room. You know, Jayce wouldn't have been the one taking care of them. Definitely would have been his mom. But I could have seen her doing that. She gives plant enjoyer. Okay, that also comes in a blue pot. Might think that's nicer. And then what else do I have for him? We could have a degree, like, you know, his adult degree, maybe he put in here. It's definitely cute. Feeling pretty good about this space. Okay, so this could go in here. Oh, definitely some tools. Definitely. Maybe he'll have that. I kind of feel like the map should be what's closer to the entrance, and the tools should be more over here. It's a beer brewing simulator? That's so funny. That's cool. I think I've seen games like that, but I don't like know any of them. It's crazy how many gosh darn video games there are that like you can feel like you're staying on top of things all the time and you pay attention to all of them, but like there's still so many I'm sure that slip by. Okay, I could have these. I don't know about the starry lights. I think they might feel a little too inaccurate to me. Okay, what else do I want? Definitely like, I think this could look good. We have this. Oh, I forget about these posters. They're amazing. I've been using them everywhere. The names things have are so funny sometimes. Oh, I also got some oids for Jayce that I thought he might like. Or that I thought might make sense in this place. So I'll drop some in. Oh, these two sound really good together. They're bopping. Let's go. All right, I think we're close to being done with the walls. I've got so hard on them. But we're almost there. Oh, we could have some fish. Maybe a fossil door plate. Low-key forgot gyroids exist. I don't blame you. I forget sometimes too. But they can be nice in a space. I think they can add a little something, something. All right, that's looking pretty cute. Maybe I put like one thing right here and then I call it on the wall decor. If I can find something that makes sense. I could also just put another gyroid. They're so cute. I love to see them bop around. They're getting down. Okay, maybe we'll have the music player here, and then I might want to have like another sort of work table here-ish. I'm bopping. I'm getting down to this gyroid music, these gyroid beats. Delicious water. Okay. I'm making good headway on the goal of finishing Jayce's house tonight. I really think we'll do it. Which is extremely exciting. Okay, what would be a good second work table? The iron work table exists. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's really what I'm looking for. There are tables and then there are desks, and I could use either, to be honest. We could do like this here. I'm kind of giving him like a giant workspace right now. It might be a little bit excessive. Feels very collaged, maybe too much so. Have like this. And then like a plant in the corner, but then I think I need to move the tools is the only thing. That's why I was kind of thinking of putting another desk like right next to it. But I don't have any of the same one, so that might be too strange. Too weird. I think this desk will just have a stool. And I wonder if I have any more, I wonder, but I know that I do have more plants, so I should find one. They're so bouncy sounding. Oh, I could cram in this like light. That's nice for when you're working. Okay, I'm gonna scooch some wall stuff so I can bring this over. But it does mean I have to do a bit of rearranging of my wall art. I still really like that degree there, so I want another thing to sit nicely with it. Okay, let me see how that looks. Wall harmony is so tricky to achieve because, like, it's just vibes based. It's just about putting something together that looks right. Like, I feel like I need something wide down there again because I had something wide before and it was working. So let me see what other like big postery kind of things I have in my repertoire. Oh, we gotta have like the mysterious painting. Sure, I feel okay about that. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I might like, but I don't think that's bad. You can also have this, but I think it's about counting numbers. So it feels a little primitive for Jayce, our scientist. Even as a child, I don't know. Maybe too childlike. He could have a couple of KK albums, like, side by side. I'll try that. It might match the, like, degree frame a little bit too much for me. No, I think I prefer that, actually. I think that's good. Okay. Back to looking for a plant to put on the ground. Whenever you do a house, always start with the walls and floors. Yes, me too. Me freaking too. It's so important. I feel like otherwise I can't work. I can't do anything if I don't know what the walls and floors are gonna look like. Mm-mm. Okay, plant. We've got some plants here. Not my standing plants though. What if they live in a different spot? I've got some good options. Oh, I could put like a little snack on the desk. Love to make a little work area and then have a snack. It's so important, actually. We could do mixed fruits bagel sandwiches. Would you eat a bagel with fruit on it? Is my question. Ooh, here's a little veggie sandwich. That looks pretty freaking good. Pretty gosh darn good if you ask me. I don't think I would eat a bagel with fruit. I would try it if somebody was like, I made this bagel with fruit just for you and it's really good and you just have to trust me. I'd be like, okay. Sure. But I'd be scared. All right, well, there's a nice little plant in the corner. I could pop this guy here too. What can I put? Okay, I've got a couple more spaces to put things. I've got this little area. But it's filling up nicely. So cute with the lights off, my favorite. Maybe I'll just like dim them really, really dim. I also don't know that this is what I want to be playing in here. Oh, and I don't even have this on anything yet. It's just sitting on the ground. What is a cinnamon raisin bagel, but a bagel with fruit in it? You got me there. You really do. I do like a cinnamon raisin bagel. I take it all back. But in Animal Crossing, it looks like it's like a fruit salad on a bagel. You know what I mean? Like melon and strawberry, that kind of thing. Oh, KK Slider Jazz is kind of good. Cinnamon raisin bagels, like you wouldn't think that they work, but they're freaking delicious. Huge fan. I am straight bopping. All right, we got some books. We got a little sandwich. Looking great. Looking amazing. More of everything. We definitely need a different bed. Okay, we actually have a break coming up. This should be our last break of the evening. So I will take 3 minutes. Maybe I'll do a little bit of research on beds we could acquire while I'm away. I will be right back. Take care of yourselves while I'm away. Think about cinnamon raisin bagels. Think about fruit. BRB. Hello and welcome back. I did look into beds a little bit. Thought about what we could get, and I'm switching to Jayce right now because I think an ironwood bed would be ideal. So we're gonna see if she has one. Thank you, Kitsune. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see what I got. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have an ironwood bed. There we go, I do. Okay, this and the sloppy bed. We'll try both. Heck, I'll even give him a ranch bed. Good thing Jayce has so many bed options. But she also has a bunk bed. I mean, I'm not gonna use literally any of them in her house, so I might as well give him all of them. He can do what he will. But I feel like that's the biggest hurdle left with his house. And then once that's figured out, we're looking pretty good, doing pretty well. Oh my god, Red is here today. I have to stop by. And I realized I don't even need to run anywhere as Jayce. I should just switch over to Jayce. Red, my beautiful king, how's it going? You got anything I don't have? Oh god, I just don't know. I think I have to go look at my museum. I really need to write them down. Or like take a picture. Okay. Speaking of taking a picture, I'm literally gonna take a picture of what is in this room right now. So I can go look at my museum and see if I'm missing any of it. Cause I don't think I am. I mean, is it even real? I don't know, but I need to know if I need it. I'll be right back, Red. He's like, you walk in, you leave. What is going on? And since I'm right by this pipe, I'll just use it. Takes me to the front-ish of my island. You know, not exactly where I'm going, but closer than running there. The first thing I want to do when I'm able to on my Switch 2 island is tour this island on there, because I bet it's just gonna like run so much better and I'll be able to see it in a whole new light. But like, when do you even unlock being able to dream in this game? I feel like not right away. Takes a second. You have to get a bed. I feel like you get that bed in the mail. Maybe a couple of days in. Once you have a house. Hi, Blathers. I don't need to talk to you. Hi, Blathers. I'm ignoring you. Shino's here. Hello, Shino. What a coinky dink. Here I am, an up-and-coming pop star surrounded by gobs of stylish art and other cool cultural stuff. Are you, like, thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking someone should totes take my pic and put it on the cover of my fave new magazine. It's called The Sophisticated Deer, and it's so me, okay? That's very specific, The Sophisticated Deer. Okay, so I already have this one. That crosses one off. And I already have this one that crosses two off. I might not have the other two. Oh, I have this one. Okay, I don't have Starry Night. I don't have Starry Night. I think Starry Night is one of the ones that has to be real too. I'll double check so I don't waste my Animal Crossing money. Speaking of which, am I really poor right now? How much do I have? I got 9K. I can afford art. Starry Night, ACNH, real or fake? Always genuine, baby. I knew it. That's great news. Let's go buy Starry Night, and then we'll switch back to Jayce. Do I have any fossils? No. Sorry, Blathers. Get wrecked. It's so cool that you can get photos of them and like their posters. I assume you get that, like Blather's poster. I assume you get that if you have his amiibo, question mark? That just kind of makes sense to me. Here I come, Red, don't leave. I have to say, it feels perfect that Red docks in the back of my island in Zon, because his boat just goes so well with the whole aesthetic. The twinkling painting. You got a deal, King. Sell it to me. Take my freaking bells. Perfect. Okay, he's sending me that. I'm switching to Jayce. All is well. Wait, but I didn't. Did I set down the beds? I didn't. I have to switch back. Luckily, I haven't left. I could just reopen the game. I'm still right here. Oh my god. Imagine if I had switched characters. I'd be like, where are the beds? It would have been tragic. So I'm glad I remembered, but now it's too bad because I sit through more loading screens. The horror. There's Tabby, walking around. Back we go. If you plant a coconut tree will grow. They only grow in the sand, so do be careful where you plant them. I mean, you can always dig it up if you don't like it, Nook. I don't have to be that careful. I could use more coconut trees on my island right now. I've put some in, but not on all of my different beaches, just certain sections. So, need to add some more. Okay. Jinx, you silly gal. You gotta put those beds somewhere. Tabby, hello. I have to say, I'm really excited to villager hunt when I start a new island. Didn't know I would miss villager hunting, but I definitely do. Okay, hello, Jayce's house. I'm here to drop off. So we're bringing him the ranch bed, the sloppy bed, the bunk bed, and the ironwood bed. He's got all the beds. Welcome to Bed City. And now I can end. Now we can switch over. Save complete. Perfection. Okay. Now I feel like we've got everything we need to finish this house. I think we can do it. I think we're in the home stretch. We're gonna, pick the right bed for this room. Finish it up. I'm maybe gonna go polish up a couple other spaces. Maybe see if there's like anything else I've gotten while treasure islanding that is gonna be nicer, in some of those spots. Like I might change the walls or floors of certain rooms because I didn't have as many options before. But once that's done, I think we're all freaking set. I think we're all good. Well, my treasure island definitely helped. I think it was worth doing because otherwise I wouldn't have had this good base of stuff to work with. So I'm glad I prepared with that. I'm glad I pre-gamed our Animal Crossing week with that. Here are my beds! Yay! Huzzah! Okay. I think it's the room back here. Hope I don't run into the prison again. I'm pretty sure this is right. Yeah. Much better. Okay, I'm just gonna plop these beds in my storage. This is such a bop. I never listened to this KK track, but it's freaking good. Okay, I think that is a great bed option. I feel really good about that. I'm gonna look at the reference again. You know, his bed, it was like gold wire. Like an antique bronze kind of color. It looks really nice. KK Disco, best KK song, hands down. KK Disco is really good. I don't know if it's my ultimate favorite, but it's joyful. It's bopful. We could also do the sloppy bed. Honestly, it's funny. I didn't realize how similar the two of these beds look. I think it's a little messy. I think we'll stick to ironwood. All right, much better than the like hospital bed I had there before. Okay. So now we just need to wrap it up. Let's see, maybe like a little entrance table could be nice. Like this. Put something on that. I'll see if there's anything else though that strikes my fancy. KK's definitely got some underrated tracks, I'll say. Which makes sense. I mean, how many KK albums are there? I feel like there's like 96. That sounds dramatic. I could be wrong for sure. Oh, I really still need to put this on something. I keep forgetting it's just on the floor. Okay, I need another side table. Hopefully 2 isn't too many. We could do a vintage low table. That's a pretty cute item. Lop it in that corner. With our phonograph. And then we've also got room for another item here. And I feel like Jayce, he could use all the items. I could even give him some candles on the ground. Plop them here-ish. Feels like a little bit of a hazard, I'll say. So I don't know if those will stay. Nico, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I hope you sleep well. Makes sense it's your bedtime. Have a good big eep. Major eep. I kind of love a metronome. Like, do I need to get one IRL? Maybe. I could see him, you know, maybe his mom forced him to take violin lessons. He's got one of those lying around. He never really uses it, but he does have it. Books, documents, papers, office materials. The classics. I could also see him with like a wooden toolbox. An hourglass. Yeah, I think we can make some of this make sense. I like that. Okay. The papers feel a little random. Oh, he could have this on like his bedside table. Like maybe he's laying in bed, doing his homework, working on stuff. Or I could trade this around, have the stack of books there. I've got options. Maybe we'll put this here. So it kind of looks like, oh, he's taking his books on the go. Here we'll have this, and then on his desk he was reading about butterflies. Okay, I think that's perfect. The right distribution of items, and then he's got these tools. Okay, I'll get rid of the hourglass. I don't think he needs that. That I think would look nice in here if I can find a good spot for him. I want the room to be kind of disheveled, so I think it's okay if it doesn't make complete sense. All right, I think that might be good. I think this is a good, suitable bedroom for a little guy. For childhood Jayce. Oh, I still might change his chair at his desk. That might be the last thing I do. I could find one I like a little bit better. I could give him an office chair. It feels a little like grown up. A little futuristic. You know, I think a wooden chair makes a little bit more sense. I think... Okay, I'm gonna try this chair, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna stick with the Turkey Day chair. Nah, you know what? I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. Big Eeper over here. You tired too, Poodle Doodle? Or we just referring to Nico? That big Eeper right there. Okay, great. That room is done. That's very exciting. So now we still have this one. I might save that for last. I'll go look in here. So this room could maybe take a little bit of change. Hi, Brim. How's it going? Nico, but I fear that soon I'll also be a big Eeper. I understand, Iskinlight. This room, I'm gonna pull back up my old original reference for it and just see if there are any changes I want to make with the new different items I have. Ha-whoop, ha-whoop. I love ha-whoop. That's really good. A whoop to you too. Okay. Brim, how was dinner? Was it very good? Okay, I gotta have something like this. I'm gonna keep in mind that I started with the gray molded panel wall and see if I come upon anything I like a little bit better. That would be stone. A little dungeony. Doc, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and sleep well. Dinner was good. Glad to hear it. But also have it be this wall in here. A lot of library though. A little bit oppressively library. Ooh. This is a lot of windows. I think it's too many. Also like this. Okay, I think... Can this room have windows? I don't think it can. I think it would have them if it could, you know? Okay, then I think I'll probably stick to what I had with the gray molded panel wall. Another thing we were thinking about doing in this room is having the cloud flooring on the ground. Oh, or doing like some kind of galaxy wall. I thought I grabbed the cloud flooring. Oh yeah, I did. Look, here it is. It's so cool because it looks so smoky. And I grabbed some of these brick tiles to see. What's cool about the cloud flooring is you can cover it up and it'll still, you know, be kind of like swooshy wooshy, smoky on the ground. Let me look up. I don't think I kept my reference image of this room, so I'm gonna look one up. Jayce Victor floating room. Because that is what happened in here. They done did float in this here room. Yeah. Okay, scooching my tabs around. That looks good. Let me place some more of these. The more the merrier. Like, imagine if that's what the floor looked like. And then, what all did I take in terms of walls? Did I take anything that's kind of like starry, night sky? I guess I didn't. Oh, I probably thought it was this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this guy. But it does look kind of, you know, library-like in there. They've got a lot of big bookshelves. So maybe I'll change one of the walls in the room to look like that. I think I'd probably do it to this one, but it's kind of weird because I already have big bookshelves there. Very bookish. I don't know. I think I like, oh, where I had taken this, I think maybe I'll put it back. I have to remember that I had a blackboard there. The cloud flooring is really cool and I like the idea of it. I just don't know. It's hard to execute. I think I would need to get a lot of other stuff. Maybe I'll come back to this at a later date. This always feels like the most appropriate blackboard for them to be working with. I think because they're working with shapes, you know? Feels correct. And I do think this flooring does work really nicely for what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to do. Anything else that needs replaced? I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with the space, I'll say. I did add the library wall on one wall. I think that is nice. You need some sick ideas, Sunset? Do you need them for this here video game? What are you working on? Brim, you got effed over by AI? Give me the deets. What happened? I think I might make this room a little bit brighter. That's fine. Feel good about that mostly. Your editing button was taken. What the heck? How did such a thing happen? Kitsune, thank you for the hydrate. Everybody remember to stay hydrated. Hit spot. It happened last week. Hook your editing button. Hoping it's just a bug. That's really weird. And hateful. They should give your button back. Okay. So this room, I was also feeling mostly good about. Just kind of here making some small changes. Might make it a little darker, honestly. And a little... I guess I want it to be pretty orangey. Oh, the red is crazy. What's something like this? Oh, the red is it's too much. I keep being like, maybe. No. Won't be touching it till next week. Might just make a new account and transfer stuff over. That's so frustrating. I hope it clears up, but you know, I feel like sometimes you're right, an account just gets bugged and doesn't really work anymore. But I hope that's not the case for you. Okay, what was I thinking of changing in here? I think I was just really thinking of changing maybe some of these chairs that I've got. I was also thinking of switching out the floor to the other colorway of this. right, because I originally had this color down here. I think I preferred it. I might also change these banners to be in red. I think I took them in red. Oh, I didn't. I think I'd rather blue than yellow, so we'll keep to that. So I need to remember the chairs. I made them white. Okay. Move some things to my pockets. And we'll head out. Switch these around a little bit. Just update them a bit. And then I think that could be good for that room as well. And we could be finishing up with the Jayce's house, which is crazy. And I put doing his house off for so long. Hi, Tabby! Oh, right, I forget that he never talks to anyone. Awkward. Whoops. But yeah, we'll go see the old Harvester. Have him update it for us. It's getting to be that time of night, I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm in the mood for pasta, but I ate pasta earlier and I don't have any more. I did buy some bread today, so maybe I'll eat some bread. That sounds very good as well. Can't complain, I've got options. If I wanted to be really dramatic, I could go get a starry sky wall. Maybe? I should look up what that wall is called that I'm thinking of. Hello, Cyrus. Gonna change a few little chairs. No big deal. Okay, keeping them brown. Yes, I was gonna change them to the white color one. I don't know how many of them I'll keep in this room. We'll see. Garlic bread. How does one garlic their bread? What a good question. I think, you know, they bake the garlic, they chop garlic, mix it in before the bread is made, and then that bread's got garlic in it. Or you could spread like a garlic spread on the bread. Both sound wonderful. Changing my name to Honey Garlic Bread Bones, BRB. Okay, customizing. I customized 2 elegant chairs. I've got a third. Let's do the last one. Nice. But yeah, I feel like I'm probably not gonna use all 4. Might be too much. All right, heading back to my island. My digs. Yes, please, Wilbur. And let me look up that wall I'm thinking about. Starry Skies wall? ACNH. Starry Sky wall. Oh, it's so pretty. I think it really could work in this space. Okay, and then let me also look at, I was thinking like the sort of like wood panel rug. Wood panel rug. ACNH. I always almost forget to say Animal Crossing. The natural wooden deck rug. I think ideally I would have those 2 things for what I am thinking about doing in that other room, even though like it might not work out. I think that's what I would need to do it. Okay, let's try these elegant chairs. See how we like them. I wish I could fit more food on this table. I could also try and do that. We'll see. All right, let me shift this chair around. Okay, here's 3, and then let's try 4 and see what we think. There are 2 types of breakdowns. 1, emotional breakdown. Okay. I'm listening. You have my attention. Okay, I'm now gonna try having more food on this table again and see how it goes. But last time, I was not feeling it. Anything else that I would like? A little piece of quiche. Delicious. 2 metalcore breakdown. I know your preference here. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. Like a nice full table. People come here to eat a snack at a fancy party. Fancy ball time. Oh, I think this is pushed. Yeah, it is. 1 too far back. That's better. Okay, also let me see what rugs I have. Hi, Noelia, welcome back. How's it going? We are still just working on this room here. It's going well. And I feel like this space is probably done now that I added some chairs. There's one more thing I'm thinking of doing to this room. Brim, lol. The 2 types of breakdowns are very important. But yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing to this room is giving it the starry sky wall and the natural wooden deck floor. And maybe I will do that. But it's a little ambitious. Then I have to switch to Jinx, go to a treasure island, and look for these items. So it takes a sec. But why don't we look at the house for a second? Okay, so let's take a little tour of what we've done so far. Since it's basically done. This is the main room. The ballroom. You come here to party. To get your groove on. I want to pick my favorite. Hi, Amethyst! You're finally back. 2 hours of fighting with your son entirely to get him to sleep. And finally, he fell asleep. Oh. I'm sorry you had such a hard time. That sucks. Really, you were training. You do Kung Fu. That's awesome. So I'm just, right now I'm reviewing what I managed to get done. I'm seeing what we did. We did this room. This is the council's chambers. Upstairs. Well, Amethyst, I'm glad you finally succeeded. And then to our left, we have the little prison. That's so cool that you do Kung Fu, though. Council chambers looking hot. I know, I like that one a lot. Here's the little prison. I like what I did with the lighting in a lot of these spaces a lot. How it's like a little bit blue, green. Kind of dark, kind of spooky. Love the little prison. Laura, I'm excited to see which room you like best. If you could get into any sport, what kind of sport would you do? Or I also mean like form of exercise. So here's Jayce's childhood bedroom. Full of art, full of chaos and items. I like how it came out as well. It's funny that I like the council's chambers so much because it's also so plain. I've done so much work on all the other rooms. And then let's go downstairs. We haven't looked at this room in a while. And then we have this chaos lab. This is okay. I feel like it's a little bit cluttered. Part of me wants to like cut the amount of items in here in half. Like take everything off the walls and just let it be plain. But then it would be kind of boring, so I don't know. It's like kind of a fun space right now. I'll leave it for the time being. Okay, you like it, I'll leave it. I won't touch it. So then the last space that we could potentially do something with is this. I'm gonna talk you through it for a second and get your opinion on what we should do. So we're gonna go over to my other screen. I'm gonna screen share with you. Okay, so we could take this. You just gotta have to follow me. We're making this kind of space, right? I don't know what page this is taking me to. We're trying to make this floating, beautiful room. Gorgeous, perfect in every way. Like that's what this room is supposed to be. But it's, you know, it's hard to emulate that. So I kind of just made it an office and it looks kind of like that stuff could have gone on. Like I made the walls, I made the lighting kind of like tinted blue. And so something we could do is we could use this starry sky wall, but I'd have to go get it from a treasure island. And we could make the floor the cloud flooring. And this is crazy small. Put some of these down. Also, Kathy, thank you so much for the follow. So that's what we could do. Let me know what you think. Kathy, also thank you for the pronoun check. Everybody, feel free to share your pronouns. Mine are she, her. Laura, I love your perspective. What do you think? And definitely Brim. Thank you for sharing yours. You say no, starry wall. You think it would be too much. Okay, I respect that. This is definitely more subtle. Looks so cool. Thank you. Thank y'all for sharing the pronouns. I appreciate you. You liked the blue smoke on the floor, Laura. Yes. You think that the starry wall would bring out the room more? It's tough. It would be difficult to achieve. I'd need to go Treasure Island. I'd have to switch characters. We'd have to go grab those items, come back. So it would be a bit of an ambitious project if we did it. But it's something we could try. I would need to do that anyways if I wanted to use the cloud floor. I was thinking of doing the cloud floor like I was saying, Laura, with the slats on top. But yeah, the cloud floor looks like this. Not me putting it in my pocket. Why did I do that? Cloud floor looks like this. I mean, so beautiful, right? What a beautiful floor. But it's a really cool thing. There's a really cool thing you can do with it. Where you can take rugs, right? And you can cover it up. Like this. So I was thinking if I got the wooden slat floor, it might look a little bit better than this brick floor. Though we could do the brick. If we wanted to use the cloud floor. I could not do that to the ground and I could just let it be like this in this room. But then you don't get the, like, you know, the summoning circle isn't here. Does it feel as clear to you? You think the wooden slat would be good, okay. I think maybe we need to just go get those items and see if they work out. I think that's where I know the summoning circle is also really good. It's rough out here. We struggle. Chocolate starfish. Do you have a chocolate starfish, Brim? Okay, I think I will do the ambitious journey of, you know, maybe getting those items and seeing if I like them. Because that's the only thing that's left to do with this house, and that was my one goal today, is to finish the place. Also, Kathy, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's very nice to meet you. I feel like the summoning circle should be prioritized. Well, again, we won't know until we try, so maybe I might as well just, like, switch my other character and see what we think. And if we don't like it, we don't like it. We move along. But why don't I see what treasure islands have those items that I'm looking for? Treasure islands. Would love it if there was one that had both, but that, like, never happens, to be honest. Okay, so it's the Starry Dash Sky Wall. You always have to spell it right. Starry Dash Sky Wall. Let's see where that is. Shore, sunset, and sets. And then I also need, potentially, the natural wooden deck. Rug. Such a long name. Natural wooden dash deck rug. Natural wooden dash deck rug. Unfortunately, that's something I thought about picking up and then I just didn't. So that's on... Oh, they're both on sunset! Great news. They're both on sunset, so we can go to the same island to grab both. And we'll see if we like them. I would love to eat a chocolate starfish, by the way. It sounds delicious. Okay. I'm noting the island we need to go pop over to. Makes sense. I think all of the rugs and floors are there. Blood by My Chemical Romance. How does that one go? Laura loves that one. That's awesome, Laura. I would not. I love My Chemical Romance too. It's a piano song. Do I not? Am I against pianos? I didn't know this about myself, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm saying we're going to this treasure island. Honestly, this doesn't take as long as I thought it was going to. I lamented for so long and like, we'll have this done in a jiffy. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Want to fly. Visit someone. Would not love to try chocolate starfish. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, what? Okay, connecting to the internet. Came to say the same thing. Hi, Stanley. But what if it's, I was thinking it would just be like a starfish shape chocolate, if that makes sense. Like it's molded like that, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm on the wrong screen here. Excuse me. I have to enter this dodo code. So I am still gonna change this. I'm gonna go make this like this. I'm gonna go full screen for a second so I can enter this. All right. Do. Okay. Done. Entered. Looking at her, that it had to, oh, is this slang for something? I swear. Well, thank you for telling me that I wouldn't like it. I see. Well, excuse me then, I didn't know. Oh, I see. I wouldn't like that. You're right. Well, moving along. You could, Laura doesn't know either. Google it then, Laura. Google is free. Brim. Wait, no, we're not Googling anything, sorry. Moving on. I'm just going and getting some walls and floors. We're focused on that. Of course. Brim. Okay, yep. Absolutely do not. It's crazy. Okay, anyway. You know, the people and their terms. Ugh, I'm too old for this. Ave's been knowing. Me, clueless. Okay. Here we go. I'm just a girl who enjoys the candy known as chocolate in various shapes and flavors. Okay. I'm looking for the Starry Sky wall. You are... Also, Stanley, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Ooh, the Stormy Night wall, so appealing. Starry is what I grabbed, but I want Starry Sky. Okay. Laura. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, and the other thing I wanted was the natural wooden deck. Okay, so looking for N. They only have one of everything, so I'm gonna have to order more of this. Long project we're on right now, guys. On N. Natural wooden deck rug. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. I can dip. I see it's in reference to a song. It all makes sense now. Hopefully we like this. I hope that we are into this experiment that I'm trying. And if we don't, it's okay. Album, excuse me. Album. Laura, that emote. Okay, sending us home. I got what I needed. You know, Laura, I know that you're on team, you don't think we need these changes, but maybe you'll love them. I wonder how many tiles we need of this rug, like how many pieces we need to cover the whole floor. I'm guessing you need 9. 3 rows of 3. That sounds about right to me. But we'll just have to order some and find out. I look forward to evaluating the changes. Are you referring to yourself as being chronically online? I feel like I am very online. But maybe not chronically, you know, like just very. All right, it's 9:15 on my island. It's honestly not that far off from reality, I'll say. The water sounds are so nice in this game. Okay, here we are. We made it! I'm doubtful that Jinx had any more of this rug, but I'll see anyway. On the off chance, no, she didn't. The Dark Stones rug is also cute. So I picked up the natural wooden deck rug. I'm gonna order some more of them. Or maybe before I do, I'll switch to Jayce. Because why don't we see if we even like it, right? Before I go ordering a ton of them. So these are gifts, beautiful little gifts for our other character. We can swap and be him. See what he thinks. But I'm excited. Oh, thank you, Stanley. Oh my god, you're the best. Literally, I did not leave that queue. I was in that queue. I will never know. I'm so bad at remembering. Saved my life. Okay. Switching characters. Stanley, do you do much treasure islanding? Brim, can't wait for summer so you can grind new Yeah, new Overwatch season. I agree. I can't wait. I want to see it so bad. I wonder what day they're gonna like finally announce it. Hello, Marshall. Welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily fishbone. As you can see, we're just in the dark right now. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We're out of the dark. The dark ages have ended. Haven't in forever. Honestly, good for you. The dark world. Yes, we're back. We're back to the dark world, guys. Like Deltarune? Is there a dark world in the Deltarune? I didn't even know. Spooky. Okay, I've switched back to Jayce. We're gonna try something. We're gonna see if we like it. We might not. That's okay. That's what the worlds you travel to are called. Oh, okay. Oh, I almost went to the prison. Excuse me. I always do that, apparently. Okay, we're going to the workroom. I'm gonna see if I like this better. Okay. Here is Starry Sky Wall. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I don't. I also don't want the library wall on one wall anymore. Let's go to the wallpaper and take that off. And then I'm gonna try the cloud flooring. Oh, I just put one down in the middle of the room. I think it could be cool. I think it might be cool. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 of them, and that should be enough. So I'm gonna order them. I have to go to the Nook place. The old Nookingtons, also known as the town hall, actually. Somewhat inaccurate. Gonna run to the town hall and order 5, and then we'll skip a day, and then we'll put them down. And then we'll be done. Great news. My brain is the order of operations. It's a running list. Oh, hi, Cobb. Oh my god, everybody's here. Hey, cuties. Ah! Jayce won't be saying hi, though, because they'll all be like, why haven't you spoken to us in 365 days? I don't want to hear it. It's none of their business. He's a recluse. Marshall, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I wish you a happy Monday. Happy late Monday. Jayce, my dear, my darling, do you need KK Scott? I feel like he has that, I'll be honest. But you do need some rugs. But yeah, back to the new Overwatch season. I'm very excited, and I want to know what it's gonna look like right now, so I can know if I should buy the battle pass or not. Okay, I think that was 5. Yes. Amazing. So now we skip days. And we see what it looks like tomorrow. I want to get the pass just for the mythic shards for the Kiriko mythic. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I think I could definitely see myself doing that too. Also, it was just nice. I think Laura has never bought the battle pass before. You may know. This is her first time buying it, and she said she would buy it again. Not every time, only if there was stuff she really liked, but she would buy it again. And I think it is because it really adds to the experience. Like, it gives you a reason to want to keep playing. It's motivating. So, like, it's nice to have if you can afford it. But same, even if I don't like the mythic skin, if I like some other stuff, I'll probably get it. Yeah, first time you bought the battle pass for literally any game ever, which is wild. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, that's huge. I was worried you might feel like you wasted your money, especially because the skin that you wanted out of it was literally the first skin you get. It was the skin you get just for buying the freaking battle pass, which is so funny. But it still felt worth it to you. Also, we're back in the darkness. Sorry about that. We exist in darkness. It's terrifying, honestly. Then it was fate because you fell in love with Venture and they got a skin too for once. It's true, it was fate! That's so sweet. What a good way of looking at it, Laura. So I would ask like who everybody would want a skin for the most. I would like for there to be a free, I guess not free, it doesn't matter. A skin for Kiriko in the battle pass. That would make me very happy. Hi Dark, welcome in, how's it going? And Laura, I know you'd like one for Venture most. We were in the dark because I was skipping a day, but here we are. Venture! Oh, it's so unlikely that Venture's gonna get a battle pass skin again, though. Okay. I'll check my mail. Which is good, because I realize everything I just ordered is in there. 24 hours on her, nice! That's a good long time. I wonder who I've played the most these days. It's hard to say, because my account, you know, has been around for a long time, so I think I might still say that I've played Diva the most. All right, pulling out all my natural wooden deck rugs. I have so many of them now. I've been good, how have you been? We've just been working more on this here island. I'm really trying to like marathon it, finish it, so that I can start a new one on the Switch too, because I got the Switch too, which is so exciting. But I know if I start one right now, I'm never gonna finish this one. So I'm waiting. I'm making myself finish it, which I should anyways because I love it and it's so pretty and cute. But we are about to finish this player character house, which is very exciting. I've been working on it for a long time. I'm glad to finally be seeing it through, and then we don't have that much left of the island. I feel like it'll probably still take us a couple of weeks, just because like I'm very detail oriented. Thank you, Kitsune. Okay. Been good. Sleep schedule was fine, but it got messed up again. I'm sorry to hear it. Sleep schedule, really tough. I feel like it's just impossible to keep it good all the time. Okay, what do we think of this? If I keep it like this, maybe this one wall, I will make this. I don't know. I really hate to put anything on top of the library wall. It's kind of dramatic of me, but it bothers me. Maybe I'll keep that one like this. Like, this does feel so referential to what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think I'll probably leave it like this for now. It does feel like you're floating in the sky in this room, which is what I'm going for. Oh, I do need to put something else here. Now there's like a bit of a weird space if I don't have a window. Do I have one of these posters in this room? I don't think I do. I do not. Maybe I'll have that there. Honestly, I could have my one feature wall actually be this wall and keep the window. Because I did like the window there. But I think it makes it a little bit confusing. We could also make it like this. Nah, I don't think I'm feeling it. I think it makes the most sense not to have a feature wall. Okay, I'll put this in here. Maybe another degree. Gotta have a degree in every room. It's pretty cool, right? I'm into it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where we'll go with it for now. It's funny how I feel like there's this sort of like circle right in the middle of the cloud flooring. And it feels like it's all emanating from my character. Okay, you see, okay. I'll do more thinking about it off stream. I'll see, you know, if it sits with me. Color light, the lighting is actually already colored. Look, here it is normal. You just wouldn't even know. I could see if like I can color it more strongly. I can make it darker. But no, you can make it like this more vivid blue, but I think it's too blue, personally. I think this is right. Bye, Bim! Thanks for being here. I wonder what he's got. What have I got for this guy? Ah, the hula. You have a good eep. It's actually time for me to go anyway, so I was about to get off. We have ads about to run, so I think I'll probably leave. Also, Beth, hello. I see you on the TikTok. Brim, have a great sleep. I'll see you tomorrow for your last day. Oh my god. Have a great last day. Everybody's finishing up school right now, which is so exciting. It's fun to hear about, honestly. All right. Let's find someone to raid. Almost 9 months. Ah, let's go. 8.5. Little over 8.5 even. Let me find someone cool and nice for us to raid over on Twitch. We will say goodbye to the TikTok stream that I've had running. Goodbye, TikTok. Have a great rest of your day before I find someone to raid on Twitch. And on the Twitchy Witchy, let's see who's up. Let's see who's out. Any cool, nice people? Perhaps. Do I need a raid target? Stanley, if you have someone, I will take. I'm always open to finding nice new streamers. Bye, Ave. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you got a lot done on your island. All right, let me look into this person. Ooh, playing Oxygen? Not included. Interesting. Yeah, let's go over. Thank you for the recommendation, Kitsune. This is an 18+ streamer, so if you are not 18+, I'd say don't come along with the raid. But thank you for being here. And I'll head this direction. Here's our raid message. And thanks again for hanging out. I had a great Monday night with you. We finished Jayce's house, which is huge. Such a big accomplishment. Such a big part of my island that I'm really glad to have checked off. Super happy. Yeah, and tomorrow night we'll go back to decorating the exteriors of Zon. Only reason is 18+ for some mild language sometimes. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I feel like some people go 18+ just to be safe, which I understand. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.